exploring the jungles and the horrible mazes and traps and Meeponian adventures here today. So let's go around the cast and crew and figure out who we are, who we're playing, and all that good nonsense. And the man with the 2 nat 20s next to his name is Mr. Ben Counter. How you doing, Ben?
Good evening. I'm doing pretty well. I'm down for an evening of fun, raucous nerditude.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Let's go around the cast. So let's start with Mr. Zippy Zippo. How's it going, dude?
I am doing great. I'm super excited to be here, as always. I will be playing Aldor, and I'm super excited to play more Paladin shenanigans because the best class in D&D in my eyes.
Oh no, he's become a bit of a robot.
Opinion.
Saying nice things about paladins, though. I'm sure Zippy will be back with us in a minute. Sounds like the zoomage is coming out from today, but don't worry, I had the same thing earlier. We got Gareth back today, reprising his role as Magnus. How you doing, Gareth?
I'm pretty good. It's been an interesting week. I'm doing a lot of waiting at the moment, but I'm pretty good. I'm feeling good. I was very happy to see the Kickstarter do so well. I was back at #1, so I'm excited to see. That means I get everything first, will you?
I kind of work backwards because of you. No,
because of me. Yeah, everyone gets mine first, but no, that's super good. Are you taking Lake back as well? Is anyone who missed out? Can they get in? Do you know?
I don't think so. No, but you can
fuck him then. Fuck him. You missed out.
I mean, if anyone in particular like really wants some Breath of Gore stuff, then you can just shoot me a message and we'll work something out. But yeah.
I'm going to be playing Magnus, who is a necromancer of the drow variety. He thought he had it made. He found the 2 people stupid enough to not realize that drow were kind of dregs of society in this particular area. But along come Alex's character, who's a dwarf, and he's worried that his dominion over these 2 stupid, who are not actually that stupid, thralls is going to end.
It's clever.
I'm enjoying it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Don't you dare. And we've got Sydney back tonight. How you doing, Sydney? For the 2nd time on today's stream.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Me too.
We're streaming at like 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. my time.
Yeah. Good times. Fantastic. And as for myself, you're playing Poof, right? You're playing Poof.
Yeah. I'm playing Poof. He's a goblin rogue. And he saves the day every time. He's a superhero, basically. Crazy.
Poof is the greatest. Fantastic. As for myself, I'll be playing Meepo, who is a kobold bard of little intellect and lots of childhood neglect. Meepo has and continued neglect, to be honest. Yeah, Meepo pretty much does whatever Magnus tells him to, considers himself something of a genius, can count all the way up to 250 or 25, or however many it was last week. It goes 1, 2, 25 as far as Meepo's concerned. And he's just having a good old time here, making friends. And it seems as though Meepo may lead a secret life in which he is some kind of king or god, because in every dungeon that we come across, there's some kind of frieze of Meepo as a god king. So he's destined for greatness, I think, having made it this far. So Ben, I guess we should do a bit of a recap as to what happened last time.
Okay, well, hello everyone. They call me Ben. I will be your Dungeon Master for the evening. Our adventuring heroes, who've recently been joined by Aldor Grudgebearer, the Dwarf Paladin, are searching for the wealth to help their home settlement of Misty Hollow survive through the oncoming winter. They're currently delving into a temple that turns out to have been built to a vampiric god of the underworld by a long-forgotten civilization, in the hope of flagrantly looting its various relics. They've just defeated a gruesome 2-headed snake guarding the way out of one of the underground levels, and it seems the only way out is up. So the situation you're in now is you're in one of the larger halls, and you just defeated the Amphisbaena, which is a 2-headed snake, which was guarding this area of the temple.
Fantastic. And of course, the usual way to interact with the show, guys. If you haven't followed, follow. Here's the tweet for you guys as well. And we're back to the subs thing. So if one new person feels like subscribing, they'll have a viewer decision. Fantastic. So, are we around a campfire at the moment? Did we take a rest at the end of last episode?
You're able to take a long rest in this location, yes. It's a big area, and you're able to barricade the various entrances in and out, should you wish. It's also free of the poisonous gas, which had settled in the lower levels of the temple. That's dissipated now. You're this high up. So yes, you're able to take a long rest here.
Okay.
You remembered to level up, didn't you, Will? Because I totally didn't do it in the 10 minutes.
Yes, Meepo remembered. Yes, Meepo gets lots of things now. He's a
Meepo
bad
shall
levels.
while away this long rest with this large hardback book in his lap.
Indeed, yeah.
Oh, don't you set Alex off.
Bards for dummies. I know. So yeah, Meepo says, so, friends, what is plan? Meepo needs a plan at all times, and he is a little lost.
Well, Meepo, the plan is to finish this delightful food that's been made as I rip off another leg off a monkey. Were they monkey?
You've killed a troop of baboons once you killed the snake, swept in to presumably devour you, but in response you dispatched them all pretty quickly, and there are fresh dead baboons.
I am eating a bamboo ass as though it were a watermelon. At this point.
Okay.
Don't question it because you don't want to know.
It's full of primate goodness.
Yeah, he's got like 2 pointy teeth and the rest of them are like really gummy, so he's kind of just like gumming at the thing.
You're gumming at a baboon's anus.
Gumming at a baboon's anus. Yes, I am. I'd like that to be. I'd like that to be on the record.
Textbook Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay.
So the chamber you're in right now, there's a door you entered through. There's two smaller doors which look like they head back into the area of the temple you've gone through, like alternate routes into this room. And this large set of double doors, which has it's got a jade plaque of a two-headed serpent above these big double bronze doors.
Oh, bronze doors sound nice.
I mean, it would have been useful if we saw the big bronze plaque with the double-headed snake so we know what to expect, but at least every time we go into a room now, we should probably check in case it's showing us what's going to try and fucking eat us next time.
So you think...
just rolls over to his side, snoring loudly.
Do we kill him in his sleep?
As much as I would love to kill this...
Well, you went right there, Meepo.
But
Meepo is not a subtle man.
He's proved himself quite useful. Maybe we hang on to him for a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. Okay. Meepo doesn't want to kill him. He is Meepo's friend.
I'm gonna get some sleep tonight, and if you touch me where you touched me last time I had a nap, I'm gonna be very upset.
Okay, Meepo will choose a different place.
We're not that kind of friends, okay?
Okay. Meepo just gets
mumbles in his sleep. Immolate the children. blow up the ship. What is with that kraken? And he just kind of like rolls back over and he pulls his cape as like a little blankie over him.
Eat the invalids first.
You kind of see Magnus's eyebrows. I could get to like this fella.
Okay, you're able to take a long rest, get your spell slots and hit dice back, and so forth. And you awake not particularly refreshed because you are in a rather grim, half-collapsed temple to a two-headed snake god, but at least sort of fit and ready for whatever might lie ahead of you.
This is better than my shack back home. This is like the Ritz for me.
Yeah, Meepo's never been there.
I was able to like spoon somebody. I'll feel great.
Is Poof a big or a little spoon?
Preferably Poof is a little spoon, but you know, he makes it work.
He wants to feel safe.
He wants to feel like he's in the womb. The only time he felt truly loved.
In the papoose.
In the warmth of the papoose.
Okay, so Meepo will wake everyone up in the morning. Meepo's made breakfast. It is fried baboon bum. Babooner bum. Fried babooner bum.
Have you chewed on that already? It's got teeth marks out of it.
I fried it with my eyes, because I'm a dragon.
It is partially masticated, as is the kobold way.
I fried it with my face, and I like huff on it because I'm a dragon.
So you have chewed, breathed on ape primate meat.
Like,
I'll take it.
yeah, like
Yeah, I mean, poo, fine, whatever. You've had worse.
Meepo can achieve a temperature of exactly 23.7 degrees Celsius with his breath. See?
That's lower than body temperature.
It's worrying.
So, having rested, what are your plans?
Okay, Meepo say top right. That door.
Maybe we should just have a listen to this one first, but I think you're probably right. I'll kind of stumble over to this door and press my ear against it. Just have a listen before we go on anywhere
you can
else.
give me a perception check.
Which I'm not very good at, but
Meepo.
15.
You have a good listen. You can't hear anything moving beyond those doors, although they are quite big, heavy doors.
Well, it's this door's quiet. Let's go check the other one. I'm too tired to argue with you.
Good. This is when you're most pliable.
Poop will start to speak with a big heap of baboon butt in his mouth. He's like, maybe we could get more monkeys.
Maybe. Me thought the babooners was my friends.
Aldor wakes up and he's like, Why do I smell fried baboon?
Hey, want some?
And why am I so familiar with the smell of fried baboon?
I fried it all in my face. And I hand it over to him.
I take a big chunk of the baboon and I just start eating it messily, like it's all getting caught in my beard. This is the best fried baboon I've ever tasted.
Meepo
I remember.
stiffens proudly. Take that however you will. And then we'll have a listen at the door.
The
other door, yeah.
here?
Yeah.
this one here or the
Whichever one we haven't listened to currently.
this one here?
Yeah, the one on the left.
All right, you can give me a perception check.
Meepo.
You think this one probably connects to the room, eventually to the room with the stuffed tiger in it?
So
beforehand.
19.
These are the two doors.
Okay. 19 on perception.
19. That's a very good roll. You can faintly hear something kind of like creaking wood or something large moving very slightly, quite some distance away, but you can hear it.
There's something big moving down there. It is links back to the Tatego room.
He seems...
Time.
I don't really understand what he's saying today at all. Someone's gonna have...
There's a big thing moving in there, and it links back to the Tatego room with the...
The tiger room.
Yes,
He
the
says,
Tatego.
just the food spewing out of his
Yeah,
mouth.
Magnus wipes a bit of monkey anus out of his eye. Okay, well, I don't particularly want to go back in there, especially if there's something as large as Meepo seems to think. So
It goes back anyway. We want to keep going forwards.
Eldor holds up the map of the temple that we got in the last episode. Maybe we need to go up, the right. Go up. 'Cause right here, we need to go to the tippy top of this pyramid.
Tippy tappy. Let's go to the tippy tapper.
okay then. I'm thinking he's safe. I'll open the doors these times. Don't trouble yourself because I've listened
Which
to
doors?
everything.
The
I'm gonna go to this
double
one
doors
here.
here?
The double
Yeah.
doors, yeah.
All right. You open these doors. They swing open with an ominous grinding noise,
All right.
revealing a corridor that switches back into a staircase leading upwards.
After me then, and I'll lead the way to the
Oh.
stairway.
Mhm.
Wisely and bravely as Magnus does.
Oh, yes. Keep going up. Staircase. Staircase. Let's go up.
There's strenuous exercise.
Who's going up first?
I will lead the way this time.
All right. Please make me a perception check.
Oh.
Bad sign.
Yeah, these stairs are talking. How is a 17?
You spot just as you're about to step on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th step, There's an almost imperceptible magic glyph inscribed on that step.
How wide are these staircases?
You could step over it. It's human sized.
But is it wide enough for me to immediately put my arms and legs and stop anyone walking by?
Yes, you could stop everyone going past.
Stop,
yes.
idiots!
It's another bloody trap that some idiots for no reason has laid here.
There's something on this step. It could never be good in this place. Make sure I'm not going to count it. I'll stand next to it, and each time one of them walks by, not that one. And make sure they don't step on it.
Okay, you guys are able to ascend the staircase without ill effect. And I can switch us
Oh, there's no map.
to the next map.
Oh my meatball.
You should be able to see part of it revealed. It's not as big as the previous one.
Sure, it's not as
Excellent,
big.
excellent. On the wall facing down the stairs here, there is a sculpted dragon's head with a wide open mouth with a kind of brass tube set back between its jaws. You suspect that the glyph might well have sprayed something unpleasant to your health or on fire at you. if you had
PTSD for
activated it.
Meepo. As he's like, I remember how the last group died by dragon. Oh, dear.
Aldo
Okay.
looks over to Magnus.
True.
Good catch. My tall, lanky, dark, white-haired friend.
Can you take your hands off me while I'm covered in monkey God knows what?
You're
Aldo
covered in monkey grease. fried
grabs
monkey
his hand. No.
I look
grease. You will
at
accept my grease.
I look at Alfador as if he's like my hero.
Magnus will go to have a last word, but realise he has nothing to say, and he'll just kind of go,
Come on now, just go along. Your offense here. I got monkey grease on this. I fried up the babooner. I fried it on my face.
Very good babooner.
Thank you. Okay, so what we're thinking here, we're gonna do a little shifteroo, little
All right.
walk along here.
As you turn the junction,
Oh shit.
you see the western end of the corridor here. There's a pile of golden coins heaped on the floor.
Oh.
On top of the gold rests a skull missing its lower jaw. In the right eye socket, a black spider has made a home. Several bones are piled up with the coins, and the hilt of a broken sword thrusts up from the mass.
Holy
No.
meatball.
Poof would probably like try to dive in and like.
Can I try and grab hold of you and lift you off the ground while your like legs are running?
Like when you take a dog out of the water and they're still.
Now listen, if they felt enough to trap a stare, a singular stare, do you think they would leave some gold untrapped?
You're right.
Maybe they dropped it out of their pocket and it's Poof's lucky day.
It will be your lucky day. In one moment, Aldor like turns the corner and casts divine sense over towards the area.
Remind me the stuff that divine sense.
Divine
sees.
sense allows me to sense anything undead, celestial, abyssal, or fiend. Well, which is abyssal, I guess. Yeah, within 60 feet.
Okay.
So celestial fills me with like a kind of like a happy feeling,
Oh, yeah.
etc.
There's nothing of that nature.
Okay.
However, you can give me a perception check.
Perception check.
Mhm.
Blam. Wait, did that? What?
16 perception, I see.
I was like way up there. 16.
Okay. You realize that the way that the dim light in here casts shadows on the heap of gold is wrong. Subtly wrong, but only just so. You believe that the skull is probably real, but that the coins are an illusion.
I feel like that is unnatural.
It's just gold, don't worry.
Yes. He pulls out his battle axe, his little one-handed battle axe, and he could I toss it at the gold?
Yeah, definitely.
So I just toss it
Okay.
to see if
So
it'll...
you throw it down the corridor, it clatters off the floor, and when it hits the pile of gold, the gold illusion is immediately dispelled, and there is a poof of noxious yellow spores that burst into the air and kind of fill this area.
That would have
at the
been
end of the corridor.
That would have been a poof and a poof there.
Yep, Poof would have got poofed on.
Oh, dang.
It's lucky you don't need that axe to like live or defend yourself or just anything really.
I can't believe
I pull out his two-handed great axe. It's like, this is the only one I care about. That one can be replaced.
I can't believe that you would blow up our gold.
Don't worry, Poof.
Oh, how excited I was.
He was throwing his axe at the gold and then it got poof.
I think you should reimburse us out of that gold you took off before.
That was at least 25 gold right there.
Oh, right. And I pull out like two coins and I give them to Meepo. There you are, 25.
Don't think you can fool me. And I hand back one of the gold pieces towards him.
Oh, well, thank you. And he turns and hands to Poof. There you are. I was trying to give him 50, but here's 25.
Thank you.
This guy.
And then he looks over at Magnus and he like pulls out 25 gold and hands it to Magnus.
And
There
just
you
the
are.
look of jealousy on Magnus's face that he didn't think of this. Well, so is there anything? Is it just the skull that we can see, or is it too foggy in there now?
After a few moments, the spores kind of settle down. There is a skull and like a couple of bones and a broken sword haft. It's entirely possible that somebody came down here and was killed by the spores. Was kind of taken in by the illusion a long time ago. Either that, or they were put here as sort of the thing for the spore to anchor itself on. But the skull's still there, but there's no gold.
I'll use Mage Hand to grab his axe back for him
Cool.
From a distance. There you are.
Ah,
Come in helpful in case we see anything else. Don't do anything for you.
Okay, what's on these doors up here? Has it got a sign on them?
Yeah, look for anything deadly printed above them.
Yeah, anything that might kill me up on this door here?
Yeah, right.
What's it got on the door?
All right. There is quite a complicated series of concentric circles with various diagrams and sort of lettering in the Old Man language around it. It's got lots of pictograms and hieroglyphs. Maybe you could decipher it, but it might be tricky to work out what's going on.
There's a lot of good writing on the wall.
Aldor will go up to it and kind of look at the glyphs. Does the Alman language have any roots?
It's language is very unfamiliar, so you need some kind of comprehend languages magic to be able to read it. You can give me a religion check, though.
All right.
This
19.
looks like some magic stuff. Which
You believe that this depicts something which is common in a lot of mythologies: a land of the dead, a place where,
good.
when someone dies, they are sent to one of many different parts of the underworld where they are rewarded or punished according to their deeds in life. Given that this, according to the information you found, this temple is to a god of the underworld, it makes sense that the underworld, the afterlife, will be referenced here. So what you're seeing on these doors is a representation of the land of the dead.
I turn back at Magnus. Hey, I found a dead bazaar. You could create your entire army if you wanted.
Oh, that sounds good. Lots of dead people, like that guy last week, whatever his name was.
Ah, Krusty.
Krusty! Oh, God, I miss
Oh,
Krusty.
how little we knew thee, Krusty.
We didn't know what we had there.
He got squashed by a trap, didn't he? He got like hit by a
He got
arrow or
like
something.
he got decimated by a were-jaguar.
That's it. He walked in to check if the coast was clear, and it wasn't.
The coast was not clear for Krusty. It was a very busy coast.
Other than that, I don't know what these runes say.
Dead people, well, that means they can't hurt us, so we should go inside.
There's no need to be afraid of the dead.
Exactly, it's just people like Krusty who are trying to be our friends.
Let me open the door first and let me see if I can sense anything.
Maybe
So
we
I
can
turn-
get a new
Or
Krusty.
last time Krusty would still be here.
I adore how we're taking the doors like Russian roulette. Like, okay, it's my turn. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
dear.
I open the door and I cast divine senses within 68 feet into the
Oh,
walls.
this is no.
Let's see.
Gorilla. 60 feet.
No reason.
No particular
Don't worry
reason.
about this big ruler.
Your divine senses do not detect anything fiendish, undead, or celestial. However, the room ahead of you is decorated with a bizarre diorama depicting the land of the dead. Hundreds of small, brightly painted clay statues have been placed about the room to represent the inhabitants of this realm and the unfortunate people they've taken into their care. In the middle, there's a small hill. There's a small group of figures that seem to be struggling to roll a boulder up the hill while a devil drives them on. And above the hill in the ceiling is a glowing spot that illuminates the entire chamber. There's a cobblestone path that leads from the door to the foot of the hill, and another one to the south, which leads here. A similar path eastward and then south to a barred door here. The door's barred on this side. There's a region of burning sands where devils torture those who've been unfortunate enough to end up in that realm of the afterlife. There's a grassy plain where others frolic and hunt antelope and deer. There's a canyon with a river of lava flowing through it. And here, on the other side of the hill, is an icy wasteland. And to the north is a bubbling, putrid marsh where figures strive to keep their heads above the surface.
Okay, this looks nice. Okay.
It's very homely in here. I quite like what they've done with the place.
Reminds me of the time I went on holiday.
You went to hell on holiday?
No, I was inside a dragon for a while.
Oh, I can see. Yes. So you said there was a place where light filled the room? Where would that be?
Yes, so at the top of the hill, here, on the ceiling above you, is a spot that radiates light. Taking a more definite look at it, it looks like it's a chute or a chimney that leads up into the ceiling, and some bioluminescence or something like that causes the inside to radiate light.
And these people, are they just drawings? Are they sculptures? Are they?
They're little clay figures, similar to the ones you found when you first entered this dungeon.
Oh, like the one when we touched them.
Claymation.
Like,
Yep, and you had to fight it because it turned into a dude.
don't touch it.
No. Now I'm
Very aware.
Just don't. Nobody touch anything. I know this is very hard because we like to do that, but maybe don't.
You know, now I think about it, the time I was in a dragon might have been when I was being born.
I look over at Magnus. Do you have any gems on you?
Gems? We may have found You're not trying to rob me now, are you?
No. I also wanted to borrow your spade. I saw this in a play. It might work.
You're not going to take Delilah, are you?
No. I'm not going to break her. At least just let me have the gem.
Hello, Delilah.
I have an idea.
I think we found some. I'm trying to remember what gemstones we found. Will, have you still got that treasure list? I think there was
like
Onyx? It was Onyx.
Is an onyx any
We
good?
have 2 Onyx gems worth 50 gold each.
Onyx gems. Those don't cast light if you put it up to light, do they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Up there.
Let me see some of those onyx gems.
And I'll pass on my spade as well.
I'll take some rope and like tie the onyx to the spade. Now I don't know if this will work. This is a long shot, but I'm going to try to get up on the top of that hill and see if I can reflect some light onto this little city. And maybe it will reveal to us a little bit more information.
What you could do, and I kind of take the head of Delilah and I polish the back of her. It's shiny under here somewhere. You might be able to reflect a bit of light with that.
Prestidigitation would polish up Delilah to a mirror shine.
Oh.
You can make it very clean and shiny.
I like you, Delilah. You're nice and shiner. Delilah.
I do not have prestidigitation.
Delilah, you're so shiner.
I only have access to a certain amount. I don't have all of them.
I have a prestidigitation.
Yeah.
You have prestidigitation. Prestidigitation. You.
The prestidigitation, yeah.
You, the filthiest creature I've ever met in my entire lifetime.
Right, it's not as
and
though
I
you
spend
can...
my life digging holes.
It's not as though you can clean things with prestidigitation.
That's
No, you
that's
literally
what you can do.
No, you can. I tried it
No.
once.
You literally that
Well,
is
show
what.
me. You show me.
Okay, so what is your magical focus? What do you channel through?
My tooth. Eh?
He gags a little bit. Okay, so feel the force build up in your tooth.
Ah.
Say the incantation or do the hand symbols which you need, and then
Meeper,
think of a nice shiny surface on Delilah.
meeper. And he's just like covered in filth, just like falls onto his clothes. See? Do you know what?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
It doesn't work.
Jesus Christ, of whom you speak.
He worked in
didn't
the
mean
cemetery
that.
with me. He liked to turn up at the cemetery, then disappear after a few days.
Old Jesus.
No, do the opposite of what you just did. Do an eepum.
I don't know. It doesn't work.
No, for fuck's sake.
I can do a lot, though. You want a ladder on your Delilah, who is so shiner? I can do that.
God.
I can do that. I can fix her right up with that.
I will take some water out of my water flask. I'll pour it on the spade. I'll polish for 20 minutes just so I don't have to fucking go through that again.
You can polish up a reflective surface. That's fine.
Good. All right. Now, the adventurer in this play took an ancient staff, and it had a gem on top, but we'll use the reflective surface. And he put it in the light, and he shined it on like this little replica of a city, and the way opened. I'm going to see if I can do that. So I run in there without any disregard, without any regard of traps. So I run in there and try to climb up the hill.
I want to go sit play with him.
Right. Well, your path roughly follows the kobold path. So I'll say you're on the path. You get to the hill. A magical force pushes you back as you attempt to climb the hill. So please make a strength saving throw.
At the magical force.
Oh no.
Oh.
Not bad. Well, not great. 13.
All right. You are pushed off the top of the hill. Do you get your protection bonus, or is that only your friends, your allies?
It says, whenever you or a friendly
you
creature.
get that bonus.
Okay, so I'll just roll a d4.
You got this, man. You got this. And I will, yes.
So 16.
I'll give him
All
bardic
right,
inspiration.
You stride heroically against the force up the kind of small hill, past the models of the tormented souls attempting to push their boulder thanklessly, eternally up its slopes. And you're underneath this chute from which the light is emitting. You can see here that it goes up very far, and you think it becomes an angled, like a narrow angled passageway up at the top, leading kind of in this direction.
Well, it seems like the light is coming from, and I point towards the west. That direction, and I try to fix the spade underneath the light and see if I can start casting light.
You could do it a bit, but not. You don't get like a focus beam or anything like that.
Okay. And I kind of like start turning around in every direction to make sure that the light doesn't activate anything. All right. Well, that was my idea. What about you guys?
Stay there a second. I'll have a quick
That was
look
my
around
idea
the room,
too.
and see if there's anything else shiny or looks like it could be reflective.
So you're going to watch it, just explore the room or look around?
I won't go too far off the paths, but I'll have a good look.
Okay. So there are some pretty fascinating dioramas. There's the barred door here, which is one way out. Presumably a chimney is another way out. Around the hill, there's the burning sands, the grassy plain, and the icy
Brian,
wasteland.
appreciate it, dude.
The canyon of flames.
Exclamation point, Brian.
Marshes. There's a river that flows from the marshes into a bizarre steam-filled chasm in the corner of the room here. which is filled with models of worms pursuing tiny porcelain naked human forms.
Oh, hello.
So without going off the path and entering one of those areas, you won't be able to get a better look at them. Nothing looks like it's mechanical or would move or function like that, certainly from where you are.
I am
And there's
rolling a
nothing shiny
D10,000, by
or
the way.
nothing that glistens or...
No, everything's made of porcelain or pottery.
Okay, friends, we're going to need to split up and pick an area each and have a good rummage around and see if we can find anything.
But I would like to point out that I'm only like 3 feet tall, so I think I only count as one person. I'd like somebody to go with me, so I don't have to be by myself.
I'll go with you, little puffer.
Thank you.
Yes, it's the dream team.
I rolled a wild magic surge for Crimson Phoenix, and I got the ground beneath the caster's feet is alive for 1d4 hours.
Okay.
I got some.
So who wants to go where?
It's a fungal problem. Where do you want to go, Poof?
I don't know. I feel like Poof is really not a leader. He would probably just grab your hands and.
Okay, come with me. So he's looking over here. Let's look in this section over here. There's something about the lad over here.
I'll pick the river area.
The river, okay. So, you're going to the river. Poof and Meepo, where are you headed?
Over here. This kind of...
Which?
This bit about a hill.
There's the marsh, the river, and the pit of worms in that area.
Oh, let's go to Pit of Worms.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
And Aldor, are you going anywhere in particular?
I'm gonna move my character there. What's in this area?
That area. Okay, that's the grassy plain.
Okay, I'm gonna start looking through the grassy plain.
Okay, so upon entering the pit of worms area, Meepo and Poof, please make wisdom saving throws as a sense of bone-chilling horror envelops you.
I'm very wise, Lombard. Don't worry, little Poofer.
Oh my god.
We gonna be just fine. 18.
Oh no.
Meepo knows everything. Oh dear,
Okay.
Poof's dead.
Poof explodes.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Wait. Does she? Oh, she. Yeah.
Poof is affected as by a fear spell. A phantasmal image of Poof's worst fears emerges from the noisome depths of the miniature pit of worms. I'll leave it up to you what Poof sees, whether you wish to tell the rest of the gang what Poof sees, but must immediately flee. You drop whatever you're holding, so I'll say your stuff is stowed, you're fine. And for a minute, you can do nothing except run away from what is troubling you. So you run screaming across the place where Magnus is and out.
Somebody got Poof.
And
Get Poof.
hide in the corridor. Magnus, you were looking at
The river.
the river. So, Poof, as soon as you enter the river, please make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh my god, Poof.
Sorry, Poof or me?
Poof.
No.
Poof just runs through all of the traps and takes them off.
This is so funny. So like I imagine what Poof would see that would be his biggest fear. It would be like a bubble bath in the dark alone.
God.
And now like he's running away from all his friends. He's alone and now he's running through water. He's like experiencing
An empty bubble bath.
a 9.
All right.
Damn it.
You instantly forget what you were running from. And then you forget why you're here and where you are and who all these people are.
Oh
As you enter the river, the underworld's river of forgetfulness, and it wipes away Poof's memories. Magnus, please do the same thing. Please make an intelligence saving
I
throw.
love it. There's just nothing, like... There's no difference for Poof. like Poof just comes
Poof
out.
is pretty much the same.
It's like...
24.
Magnus, you are fine. You do not suffer this effect, although you do feel that something is pulling at your memories as if it wishes to strip out all of the magical sort of sequences of actions and words that you've encoded in your brain. But you're able to fend it off with the sheer strength of will that Poof evidently lacks.
The nagging feeling I've left the cauldron on at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Aldor, please make a Constitution, a charisma saving throw.
I've
Oh
got a both.
boy.
Now you add your bonus to this, don't you? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll another d4. 12. Oh boy.
12 in total. All right. You are completely content in this happy hunting ground of the afterlife, and you do not wish to leave.
This is a nice place. I think I'll set up residence here.
If I was looking into the pit of worms, do I see anything in there, Ben?
No, because you passed your throw, you are not affected as if by the fear spell, so you do not see
No pit.
an illusionary image of whatever you fear the most.
Nothing in here, guys. Guys, Poof's acting kind of weird. He's keeps running away. Poof, what's going on, man?
If you have no idea what's going on.
Running.
Bye,
Can I
Poof,
say, is
bye.
Poof in the water or is it kept running?
Poof's all the way down there.
Well, Poof, you get to the river and immediately forget what's going on, so that includes what scared you.
Wow.
So it's up to you whether you would go anywhere else or just stand there in the river.
I'll kind of lean down to Poof. Are you okay?
Oh my, does Poof remember his name? Does he?
You remember your name and kind of who you are, but while you're here, you don't remember. So this place and why you're here, you don't remember. You don't remember any of your venturing companions.
Oh no.
So you've got this spindly drow.
So Poof is just like passed out in a river. I bet he'll look up and be like, "Mom."
Oh God, he's imprinting.
It's Magnus.
He puts a cold, spindly hand on your shoulder.
Oh my god, guys. Crimson Phoenix donates £10. There's unfortunately some more side effects. 2 D10Ks for Sid and Gareth. Sorry guys, the Phoenix has returned and he shall return and puts on sunglasses in flames instead of CSI Miami theme music. D10,000s for the two of you guys. What's going on, guys? As you touch and Poof's memory just explode. Oh, fucking hell.
9436.
9436 for Poof. Next weapon drawn nearby inflicts only minimal possible damage. So something about your mind is ceasing all kind of effects. And then Magnus 1312.
Oh wow, this one really works.
Okay.
Caster is trapped in a column of brackish water for 1d4 rounds.
All right.
And I just happen to be in a river.
So the water rises up and traps you, and it's foul, stagnant water. You're trapped in a swirling column.
Sorry, that was my best impression of me.
It's an
Why do you
intensely
sound like me?
uncomfortable and gruesome
You
experience.
sound just like me. What's going on in that river, guys?
So Meepo and Meepo, you're the only one who is unaffected in some way by all of this.
Meepo is the one sane individual. What's going on, guys? What's going on in that river there?
Well, Magnus is stuck in a column of swirling water.
I try and yell, but you just hear gargling, like swearing and
he's-
gargling at the same time.
He's drowning or something. Perf! What's going on?
Who is that?
It's Meatball, your best friend.
I think you might have me confused with someone else.
No, you're Poof, and I'm Meatball. We're the dream team.
I don't think I know who you are.
Oh, really? Lots of people forget me. I'm Meatball.
I think I'm just going. Do you know where we are? Meatball.
Oh, we're inside that hidden shrine of the Moa-chan. Meatball says as though he's a computer.
He deadpans as well.
Yeah,
Do you know what we were supposed to do?
I think we're getting some treasure and, stuff like that.
Poof
You
will
could
like look in his pockets and he's like, "Oh, I've got 25 gold," and pull out 2 gold pieces.
Wow.
I mean, given that you've forgotten much of the immediate past, that probably is the most wealth you've ever seen in one place, is what's currently in your pockets.
This
You're
is
rich, Poof.
a lot.
Yeah.
Did I get this?
You
here?
you hit your head or something probably. You forgot it. But it's okay, I'll help you remember it.
You'll hear a wet, gargly shout of, "Don't trust him!"
Yes, a couple of moments later, the column recedes, leaving a soaking wet Magnus burbling away.
Was that you, Meepo? Was that your fault? What did you press?
What did you touch?
Huh?
He thinks it's Venetian now.
I didn't touch nothing. I'm the only one that touched nothing.
What have you done to Poof? Why
I
can't
don't know.
I remember what's going on?
Poof is poofed.
Poof, what did he do to you?
I
I didn't do nothing.
I don't know.
I didn't even do the prismatic interpretation. All I did was make some baboon butt, and I fried it with my face.
I'm so confused. People probably start crying a little bit.
Aldor's just sitting in the field, writing like poetry.
Poetry about dead people.
Guys, this is great.
This is the best.
This is the life. Oh.
All right, come on, HP Lovecraft, let's go. And I grab up Eldor. Like, you must remember, I'm Meatball and he's Poof, right?
Oh, I remember. I don't want to leave this place.
Okay, we're going to have
like
you guys are both going to make strength checks.
Oh no.
Who?
Meepo and Aldor. If Meepo is going to try to drag Aldor
Come on, buddy.
out of the happy hunting grounds.
Here we go. +2 is 16. I'm not going nowhere. Okay.
Yeah, Aldor is not going anywhere. However, Aldor, you are able to make another charisma saving throw.
Oh boy.
There we go.
And you suddenly realise the ridiculousness of your situation, that you're sitting contented on a pasture land of populated by tiny porcelain people and animals, and you're a grown-ass dwarf sitting there. And
instead, you can hang out with us.
The weird fugue state that settled over your mind is banished, and you feel rather embarrassed.
That was
But
crazy.
you are no longer compelled to remain in the hunting grounds of the afterlife.
Aldor like looks down. How dare they do this to the grudge bearer? And he pulls out his like great axe and he starts smashing every single one of the porcelain.
You obliterate their happy souls who populate the grassy hunting plains of the realm of the dead.
I will strike thy name from the book of grudges.
This is extremely stressful.
Don't worry,
While they've
Poof.
been gone, can I be using minor illusion to like retell Poof's life back to them?
Oh, God.
I'm imagining
But in
like
my
the bit
own weird version.
like the bit in Return of the Jedi where C-3PO is telling all the Ewoks about the stuff that's happened in the previous films, and it's like doing the sound effects.
But in the version that I'm telling, like Magnus is great and mighty and always came in and saved the day at the last
Poof
minute.
became the loyal lackey and entourage member of the great Magnus. I
Yes,
don't know
the
what his
famous-
last name is, Grave Botherer or something. And
Hey, botherer.
Magnus Grave Botherer,
He only bothers him.
the zombie pimp, and yes, Poof is his loyal lackey, and
Just like me.
squad member.
Meepo completely agrees
Stroke
with this
hype
version.
man.
This version of the story. That's right.
I mean, we live in a post-truth age.
So
Like those
this
media,
is,
man.
So you are kind of like my dad.
Yes, if I had really ugly children, yes, that's kind of how it would work out.
Yeah.
Aldor
I'm gonna
comes in
call
with,
you
like,
daddy.
with a porcelain figure and looks over at Magnus. What are you telling him? And he crushes the porcelain
I'll
thing
kind
in his
of,
hand.
I'll point over to.
Anything he says is fake news. Just understand that, okay?
Poof, what is wrong with you?
You're just so scary.
Poofer's lost his memories.
His
Lost his memories.
His
I
memory.
have assisted him. He
Poof's
can
lost his
remember.
memory.
No, allow me to do this. And I go over to Poof and I take the flat of my axe and I try to bang Poof on the head, see if it jogs his memory.
Fortunately, it does minimal damage.
Hey!
Hey!
Please make a Constitution save, Poof.
Oh,
Come on, Poofer. It's in there somewhere.
You do get a plus D4, a plus 4 because of
In fact,
my
I will sing
charisma.
a song. Meepo, 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 and you can have my second bardic inspiration.
so y'all just have no confidence in my roll. It's a 14, and then the plus 4 is the 18.
All right. So while the knock on the head hurts, it does no damage.
Okay.
See what I told you? He attacks us when we're not looking. Just be aware of him.
Aldor looks at Magnus and then backs at Poof. Do you know who I am?
I've convinced you his name is Dildo.
dildo.
I kind of look at Poof and then look at Magnus.
My
And I
brother.
look at Magnus and I'm like winking.
My brother's
and I'm
dildo.
Like, all of the fun times we had.
Is Aldor too pure to know what that is?
He does. He is too pure. And he looks over at Magnus and he like squints his eyes. And then he looks over at Meepo. Meepo, what's a dildo?
Oh, you remember that baboner butt I fried?
Yeah.
I found 2 of them in there.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You want one?
Sure.
I give him a banana.
Oh,
Hello.
a dildo.
That's right.
I've always,
That's
I always
dildo.
thought they were bananas, but
No, they're different type, you see. They're
Oh.
bigger.
he like kind of like bites like the tip of it.
Banana dildos.
Well, I think I'll hold on for this for later. Here, Magnus, here, hold on to that.
Take the banana. I'm so sorry.
You made
I've
this
never
happen.
laughed so hard my fingers hurt before. Wow, that's really weird. Ah, wow.
It sounds like a circulation problem.
I think I might be dying, guys.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm taking a
I
stroke.
emitted noises that I didn't think I could ever make.
Don't worry, that happens with the dildos. Okay. Perf, you remember who you are? I'm your brother, Meepo.
Yes, I remember. Magnus is our daddy, and
Magnus is daddy.
this is our brother Dildo,
Yep. Oh, is it? Okay, is that your name? Okay.
brother Meepo.
My name
Meepo
is
and,
Aldo, but I guess I could be called Dildo.
Meepo and Dildo.
Saddened that everybody's name ends in an O except mine.
You're Poofo.
Poofo. Poofarino.
Poofo.
And
Listen,
you can be Magno.
I'm glad you're back with us, Poof, but we're in a bit of a predicament, if you remember. Those doors over there are barred, and we need to get through them, but
The
everywhere in
bar
this...
is on the bar's on this side. If you imagine, it's been barred to keep it shut from something on the other side. So rather than being barred like a prison door, it's barred like it's got.
The bar is pretty low, right?
I looked over at Magnus. Did you not notice that the bar is on the inside? And he goes over and he lifts it.
Wait, maybe it's barred for a ring. Ah, fuck. You've got away from me, sir.
Dildo. You're so strong.
It says on the door, keep dead out inside, or whatever, like whatever it says in The Walking Dead. But that doesn't make any sense. It opens up the door.
Go in.
Yes, we just go.
Bing bong. All right. So beyond the door is a modest-sized room with a lumpy pile of earthy material in the middle of the floor. Across from the door, in the southeast corner, there's a glazed flask on a small shelf, and then there are two more shelves on which rest a small urn and a thin stone cylinder. An eye opens on the pile of earth, and then another, and then another. And then the mouths begin to open, the fanged, drooling orifices that emit a cacophony of babbling.
You turn back at Magnus.
Oh,
It's just a giant piles of eyes, mouths, and shit.
And then
What are you talking
the
about?
creature lurches towards you
Yeah.
with madness in its many eyes, and we're going to roll initiative.
Oh, Meepo, no.
Oh.
You silly dildo.
You silly dildo.
Dildo.
Will calls me that sometimes.
Oh gosh.
Ah.
We all will now, Sid. We all will.
Cool.
Meepo goes on a 12.
Oh, me and Alex got the same thing.
Oh,
Back
you
in the-
guys also get +4 because of my aura of protection. Because it is a isn't initiative technically a dex save, or is it different?
No,
it's a skill. It's a type of a skill check. I think it's separate.
It's its own thing, yeah.
It's an ability check. It's not a save.
Oh,
it would
I got
be
that
just
wrong.
crazy
Bonuses
good.
don't affect it.
Yeah,
I
never
got
mind.
bonuses.
I'm just a 14. Yeah, I added that in by mistake.
The gibbering mouther, for that's what it is, gets 2. Well done, gibbering mouther.
Is
Oh,
someone else
shit,
doing
okay.
initiative this time, or do I need to?
Let me see if I got a paper near me. Oh, I do. I got my handy dandy iPad. I'll do it. So what does everyone got?
I got an 18.
I got a 16.
Okay, so P
I got a
is
13.
18. M got a 16. You got a what, Magnus?
The mouth, sorry.
13.
Magnus
the
got
mouth-
a 13.
The mouther got a 2.
Okay.
Dildo goes in with just the tip.
And then I got a 14. And then the gibbering mouther,
Yep.
who got a G, got a 2. So the
Yes.
initiative list is Poof, Meepo, Aldor, Magnus.
So is Poof up first?
So far.
Yeah.
Does Poof remember how to fight?
We go find out.
Don't see, boy.
Yeah, so I guess Poof
You're now
can-
Poofo.
Poofo.
What just happened? Poof will come
Sorry,
like.
I changed your name to Poofo because that's what you think you're called. now.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
So cute.
I like it. So all right, so that was like 5, 10, yeah. So I can move up to here where
You
I
can
am.
use your bonus action to dash as well, which could get you to the doorway so you can actually see it, or you can just maybe stay where you are and hold an action.
Yeah, I think yeah, I'll do that because next time I can run up and attack. So I'll
Okay.
yeah, I'll hold an action. I'll hold
Okay.
a short bow.
Okay. So when you see it, you're gonna shoot at it.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, who's up after Poofo?
Meepo.
So now they're fighting. Okay. So I'll run across here, and I'll probably similarly ready an action with my short bow. So when I
Yep.
see it walk into the space here, then I will shoot it.
Okay.
There is no Aldor, only Dildo.
There's
Um,
no Aldor.
Yep. So that is the end of my turn. So whoever is next up.
That would be me. Now,
Right, you start your turn right within 10 feet of a gibbering mouther. So,
Hello.
please make a strength saving throw.
okay. So, I'm not really familiar with the gibbering mouther. Is it?
Mhm.
What's it classified under creatures?
The
Is it
type
undead?
of creature it is, it's an aberration.
An aberration. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure whether or not it was.
It's
undead.
not like a fiend or undead or anything like that. So it's, yeah.
22.
Okay, so the ground is turning to a murky, doughy substance beneath your feet, but you're strong enough not to be sort of sucked into it to hold you way out. However, you must also make a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Let's do that. There we go. 16.
All right, so you are not discombobulated by its incoherent babbling and are able to take your turn normally.
How dare you say that about my mother, you gibbering mouther? and he goes to swing at it.
Okay,
Wait.
you're going to move into the room.
I assumed that I was on top of it because he's spilling out. Yeah, I'm going to move into the room. I'll take a move action to get into the room.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to swing at it with my
Excellent,
first
good.
attack.
He's gonna be
Excellent.
fighting on his own in that room now.
Okay.
If I'm standing out there, ooh, that sounds really nasty. I'm
Yeah,
glad I'm-
yeah. It's like that's still that scene in Johnny English when he comes around and puts some ketchup on his face and it's fine.
So 10 plus 1, that's 11. But I'm going to expend
What have you got to hit?
26.
20. Oh, yeah, that is. Its AC isn't very good.
I'm going to expend a channel divinity to do divine smite, which
Smite it good.
allows me to roll 5 d8s.
Ay, ay, ay.
If it was undead, it would be 68.
Nice.
So 27 and
just went full
11,
in.
so that's 39.
No lubrication.
Sweet lord. All right, yes.
Jesus Christ.
You hack deep into it. There is a
dildo.
radiant peal as if of bells, and you hack off a pretty big one of its pseudopods off the gibbering mouth.
Aha! Well, you thought that was good. How about another?
Here's a game of dildo.
You redeemed yourself.
Is that Aldor? Is that your turn?
Well, I get one more attack because I'm
Ooh,
a
cool.
paladin.
Oh, nice. Is this a
so-
bonus action or is it just an extra attack?
It's an extra attack. Every time I make an attack action, I can make 2
Oh
attacks.
yeah, I remember. Cool.
For being a level 5 paladin, that's what you get. So does a 12 hit?
Yes, its AC is
Oh.
crap, so yes, it does hit.
Okay,
Its
so
AC's 9, it's rubbish.
10. I'm gonna expend another channel divinity to roll another 5d8.
You call upon your god to lend you the strength to destroy this noisome
You do
thing.
have my bardic inspiration as well, remember?
Are you lore or are you valor?
I am a Valor bard.
Valor lets me roll 1d6 for
6
damage. Okay.
On the damage, yeah.
I'll
Crikey, I didn't
do
know that's a thing.
I'll do 5d8 and then I'll just roll 1d6. Roll 1.
You can.
So 15. That's going to be 34.
Whoa.
Of radiant damage.
Holy dildo.
Who is your god, by the way?
Helia
Like-
Brightaxe. She's the
It's as if
dwarven god.
the strident voice of Helia Brightaxe calls down from the legendary Mount Evergrudge, where the dwarven gods hold court, as if she herself has blessed your mighty axe this day.
Helia,
This has somehow offended her. Don't know what it's done, but somehow offended her deeply enough to send a bolt of radiant vengeance down upon it.
haha. The dwarven goddess of war will be sated today.
Right, so who's up after Aldor?
That would be Magnus.
And we're just leaving to it, honestly. It's got it under
okay.
control.
What to do? I can't even see this thing yet.
What's going on in there?
Sounds fine to me.
I will just move to here, and I will ready an action in case anything comes through the door.
It's just
I'll-
already.
I'll ready a spell, but I say,
If there is something in there, you probably should bring it out here. It's not particularly good to go in on your own.
We're already out here.
and I'll ready that action.
All right, who's up after Magnus? Are we down to the Gibberer?
The Gibberoni.
All right.
Oh, yeah, the gibber. Yep.
The gibbering mouther is going to attempt to chow down on Aldor with all its many fanged mouths.
Come on, you putrid bag of pus.
He gets a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Yes, his teeth crunch onto your armor. It's then going to slither and gloop and globble to the doorway when several things will happen at once. So, Poofo, you may use your held action.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, those are spell slots.
Right now, if you hit, you will get your sneak attack bonus, I believe, because you've got an ally next to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You can say.
Gosh, 12.
12 hits. Its AC is only 9. It's
Hey.
yeah. This thing is not very good at self-preservation.
Cool.
Oh dear. Let me read out this donation.
Oh god.
I'm worried. I know it's Brian. Let's see. Appearing into the battlegrounds, a dark portal appears, and out comes an anthropomorphic panda woman, whom the players will notice the demon features of a succubus on her body, but also on her body is Gareth's beard upon her face. She attacks.
Oh my god. Okay.
She sounds really hot.
All right.
Oh my
Let's
god.
see.
It's 20.
Thank you, Crimson.
Just so you know, I'm not going to settle unless you have a bearded panda token, Ben. You should have one of them. At ease. Every DM should have one of those, right? Well, you've got one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have a panda.
I had a lot of beard last session.
Just get a snapshot of Gareth and just put it into the game. There you go.
All right. So, how much damage did you do, Poofo?
21.
21. You spear it right through one of its more important eyes, and it discorporates in a foul-smelling puddle on the floor. However,
Oh no.
from a shimmering magical portal near the doorway emerges a bizarre sight. Some form of demonic hybrid of woman, extremely hirsute woman, and a strange black and white patterned bear.
Oh my god.
It emerges from the portal. So, new playthings have come to the land of the dead. How wonderful.
I look out.
Perhaps I will even permit you to die here.
Wait
But
a
not
minute.
for a long time. And she twiddles her luxurious locks of her beard coquettishly.
Aldor casts divine senses towards her to check out what
She is indeed a fiendish being, a succubus, a demon of lust, deceit, and temptation, who has come to find prey among the poor unfortunates who find themselves lost
How dare
in the
you.
hidden temple.
She's a succubus. Oh my god,
How-
that's him talking.
How dare you? How dare you? And he like starts running towards her.
All right,
It's a
so what
succubus.
we're going to do is, as soon as the Givering Mouther is dead, we shall re-roll initiative
Okay.
and begin our life and death fight against this peculiar, almost scavenger of lost souls.
Much like Gareth in real life.
Mm.
That is literally my Tinder profile.
Scavenger of souls. He's not
so
even a
Poof
hunter.
got
He's,
21.
he's just a scavenger. He takes the dead ones.
Six.
He's more of a carrion crow of souls.
He's a succubus. It's not on the demon, it's a
Who
separate
needs a
thing.
wingman when you're a fucking vulture?
My motto, honestly.
Alright. Our succubus gets 17 for the
17?
panda succubus.
Okay, so the order is going to be Pufo, Succubus, Meepo, Aldor, Magnus.
Okay. So, Pufo, once again, you get the drop.
Okay. So. What? Okay, where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, I've just
she
seen what,
is.
like, it's basically on top of me.
I just saw the fucking token. Like it's
The
Ben just
mayor.
materialized
It's
out.
all I could find on short notice.
It's impressive.
Is it a panda? It looks like a panda rug.
It's a panda.
It's like he had it ready. He's like, panda? Yeah. All right, yeah, we'll bring the fucking panda I had planned for earlier.
So Pufo's up first. So
Yeah.
Aldor, I'm going to say is at the doorway still when this thing
Okay.
appears.
Yeah.
But, so Pufo, you're up first.
Yeah, I'll go up to it like
Yep.
there. Go there.
Yep.
A lot of tries. And I'll just use my sword. I will use my sword.
You've got a magical rapier, is that right? I can't remember if
Oh, I
Pufo's
do.
on
I
that
do
rapier.
have
Yeah,
magic.
it's a +1.
It's a +1 to attack,
Attack
and
and damage, yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay, we're using my magical rapier.
Mhm.
11.
Right, your blade goes snicker snap, but it misses.
Damn it.
With
Okay.
surprising grace, the lumbering panda woman dodges out of the way of your rapier. Who's up after Pufo?
So I want to say that I'll use my cunning action to disengage.
Yep.
And then
So
I'll-
you'll be able to use your remaining movement without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, so bye. Never mind.
Pieces out. Okay.
I'm there.
Who's up next?
After the... Did the Panda already go after Pufo?
Nope.
Panda goes after
All right.
Pufo, then Meepo.
So our succubus looks to Magnus. You're a handsome one. I think you'll do perfectly. Yes, I think I might keep you. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
16?
You are able to fend off her attempts to charm you and bend her to your will.
I tend to run solo, my dear. These tend to be my thralls. Thank you for the offer, though.
He likes
Uh,
it when
she
they
reali-
cry.
She realized that it hasn't worked and she backs off through the doorway.
Well, something I said.
Who's up after our succubus?
Meepo.
Me. Just reminding everyone of last week's quote. I will. Where's she?
That's such an amazing quote.
If she's here, then I will. Magic Meepo missiles. Which is 3d4 plus 3.
This is the one that just automatically hits, isn't it?
It is, yeah. She takes 13 damage.
Aye. Bolts of magic energy batter her ursine form, and she squeals in frustration.
You're fucked.
You dare violate this perfect body, she says, running her paws
You look
over
fucking
her
weird.
weird half-bear, half-woman shape.
I don't like that's going on there. That's not so.
So who's up after me,
You're
Pez?
right, you're
My
first.
turn. Aldor. In 5e, charging adds what to your speed, or does it?
Charging is a feat.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a feat in this
yeah,
one.
it's not something which everyone can do automatically.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna run my 25
You can dash
speed.
and get up next to her, but unless you've got a way of getting across there without using an action, you'll just get next to her.
Okay, I'll dash, and that uses up both my actions for
Yes,
the
dash
turn.
is an
Okay,
action.
so I'll just dash right next to her.
You have a bonus left, but I don't know if you're able to do anything with it.
No.
Right, so who's
Oh
up?
wait, I think I could cast Bane. Is Bane?
Oh my. It depends what the actions. Spells have different
I
actions.
think it's
Oh,
an action.
I'll just cast Hunter's Mark.
Yes, that's what
Okay.
There we go.
So remind
As
me
a
what
bonus.
Hunter's Mark does. When I say remind, I mean tell. I don't. Okay.
Uh,
This is saying extra D6 when you hit it with a weapon. You should find it, but all right, cool.
Yeah, pretty
Anyone
much
else?
when he hits it.
Yeah, it's concentration. Okay. So who's up after Aldor? Who's taken such offense at the
that would
paladin, at the succubus when you, Helga
You.
Brightex, decides you should die as well. Not satisfied with the gibbering mouther. Her bloodlust must be sated.
Magnus is
How dare you
turns
offend the
after
dildo.
me.
Come on, Magnus.
You're up, Magnus.
You
The
got this.
flaming dildo sword of Helia Brightaxe will
Um,
burn you.
I am Halia Brightex's dildo.
Well, why are you running off, young lady? This
Oh my god, it's so creepy.
you peddle yourself as some lord of undeath. Well, you've never met Magnus before.
And I'll stroke her arm, and I'll cast bestow curse upon her.
Nice.
Bestow
Oh,
Magnus.
This is
Elder
a
looks over at
literal wall of
Magnus.
text.
You hand her a Magnus.
Really?
All right, so she needs to make
Wisdom
a wisdom
saving
saving
throw,
throw. All right, her wisdom's okay. She gets a 6, which I'm
Hey.
guessing is a fail.
Yeah, so from the following options. So I'm going to choose the nature of the curse. I think I'm going to do the one where she needs to make a wisdom saving throw at the start
Right.
of each of her turns, and then if she fails, she does nothing.
So you attempt to addle her brain with your curse of discombobulation.
I'm having an undead off.
Yep. Well, she's a succubus. She's like a demon-y, fiendy thing.
Yeah,
But
no match for Magnus, my
unholy
dear.
evilness off. That's fine. You know, you think you're an unholy, supernaturally evil thing. Well, yeah, no, I've got you on the evil stakes. Miss me with that evil shit.
Yeah.
Who's up after Magnus?
That would be Pufo.
Boom. Cool. Okay, so I think what Poof is gonna do is he'll move up. I think this is as far as he can go
Yeah.
here. So I'll just can I use my short bow still, even though these
Yeah.
two are right there?
Yeah, you can shoot the short bow from where you were previously. You
Oh.
can generally see through your buddies.
I'm just kidding. I'm going back here. I
Yeah,
just
this isn't War Machine where you fire into combat. You have a chance of hitting one of us.
All right, then I'll do my short bow here
Okay.
instead. And boom, 18.
18 definitely hits. Now I think you get your sneak attack on this because you've got allies next turn.
Yep, you're in 5 feet, so yeah.
So there's that, and then sneak attack is that. So 16.
16. Okay.
Hello.
An arrow sticks into is sticking from her panda fur.
God, is this like offensive because they're like endangered?
Nah, fuck him.
They're not actually endangered anymore.
I
They're
think
safe
I
now.
think Pufo's more endangered than the succubus. Anyway, who's up after Pufo?
Pufo is the Pando.
All right, the Pando needs to see if she's going to stand there drooling and staring at the walls,
Yeah.
and she gets a wisdom a 12.
She fails. She does absolutely nothing. She
She's-
stares into my eyes.
She thinks maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about all men. All right, after our succubus.
That is Meepo.
And I will. I'll just shoot her, I guess.
It's a classic.
I'll
for a
just
reason.
fucking, go full Murica on her. 23 versus her.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
And she's gonna take 5 damage
Cool.
as I shoot her. Take that, crazy bear boob lady.
Bear boob lady.
I got bear boobs.
Baboobs.
Boobs. Boobs all over the place.
So who's up after Meepo? Unless
That
you're going to
would be
move.
Dildo.
Right. So you got a face full of. It looks pretty sort of spaced out, glassy-eyed succubus.
Aldor like waves his hand in front of her, and he's like, looks. She knows I'm going to kill her. Like right now, and he goes to swing with his great axe.
She temporarily seems to get her groove back, and turns back to Aldor. Maybe, if he won't have me, maybe you can. Maybe you can be my hero. You can rescue me from the clutches of this horrible necromancer. Save me, noble paladin.
No.
Get fucked.
Does a
Shut
10?
down,
Does a
Red.
10 hit her on the first time?
A 10 does not. A 10 will miss her.
All right. Second attack, 16.
A 16 will.
Okay, so I will
Smack her upside the head with your axe.
smack her. That's a 5, but I will expend another spell slot
Okay.
to Divine Smite, and I roll 68 because she's a fiend.
She's a fiend. Is it divine? Is it channel divinities or spell slots or both? that you
It
can use
is
for this?
it is spell slots. I
Oh god. Okay.
try to remember. I could do that if I did Abjure Enemy or Vow of Enmity.
Okay.
Those two require me to channel my
All right, cool.
divinity.
So yes, you
So-
can call upon Hager to send
All
her
right.
wrath down upon this strange panda woman.
I will not sleep with you, Panda Lady. And deal
I didn't have sleeping in mind at all. She cries as you smash her in the face with 29 damage.
29. I will never be yours.
Never be your
Dare
dildo.
you. I can be your dildo,
Oh, baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Take away the pain. Depends, I guess, on the
Take
nature of the.
your breath away.
I mean, anything's a dildo if you just believe. Right, who's up after Aldor?
Magno.
Is he okay? I can be
Oh
your
my Christ,
dildo, baby.
Maybe
Oh.
so if you believe.
Mm.
2017.
All you gotta do is believe. Remember that at home, chat.
Oh Christ almighty. I have to use a cantrip because I'm still concentrating. I'm going to use
Okay.
Shield Touch,
Yep.
which kind of reaches out a ghostly finger, and it means she can't gain health. She's not undead, is she?
No, she's a fiend.
I totally forgot about
now
my
this
hunter's
is,
mark
this is
now.
a ranged. This is a ranged spell attack. Is that right?
Yes. Can I not do that?
You can, but it has disadvantage if you're right next to the target. A ranged attack if you're standing next to someone has disadvantage. I think. Let me
Am
know
I-
if I'm wrong about that. I may
No, I,
be
I think that is right. Actually, am I allowed to attack without breaking concentration? I
Yes.
really
Yes,
don't know.
concentration. I think the only thing that breaks concentration is casting another concentration spell.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if you
all
get
I-
hit by
taking
someone,
damage.
Yeah.
I'll kind of stroke at her face as she's paused there doing nothing.
Mhm.
It's okay. There's no need to be afraid. And then I'll kind of
Whack her with your
backhand her
spade.
across the face with a spade.
My only weakness. Okay.
Hush now.
10 versus AC.
It's a silver
SMSAC,
spade.
That will miss. You will miss with your spade. You'll
Just
air shot
fucking
over her head
clonker
with
one
a
of
spade.
a fucking spade.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Like Magnus has
meant
had
with
this,
love, darling.
had this conversation before.
When the spade doesn't get him, you know you're in trouble. That's my turn.
Normally, that's my surefire. If all else goes wrong, hit her in the face with a spade, but this time it's not functioning. All right. So after Magnus,
After Magnus is Pufo.
Pufo.
Good. Okay, I'm just gonna do a short bow.
Mm-hmm.
Once again. How we do? 25.
Oh, definitely a hit.
Ooh, girl. Boom. And then boom. 19.
All right, you get her right between the eyes, and the strange Ursine Panda succubus woman is dead. And she flops to the floor.
Good job, Pufferino.
Good. Crumple under the power of Magnus.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Daddy.
I am the mighty dildo.
Good job, guys. We're a family now.
All right. now that has been taken care of, I go over to the obviously dead panda feet and I start shaking. Who sent you? Who do you work for?
Tragically, it seems that the panda succubus will not be able to answer your questions because it is deceased.
Oh no.
It has an arrow in the brain.
Well, she's useless. I toss her body aside. Okay, well,
Squelch.
I feel like we still have a puzzle here to solve. I did notice that the light shaft above this room veered off to the west.
Yeah, quite some way up, but you're pretty sure it does. It's high enough that if someone gave you a boost up there, you could reach it, and you think you could brace yourself in the passage and work your way upwards. So it's climbable. It'd be an effort, but you think you could do it. Especially especially Meepo and Pufo are probably a bit more kind of lighter and more agile than the normal, the larger folk.
Just hold on one second. You walked into that room over there. We heard a lot of swearing and some wet, squelchy noises. Is this one of those things we don't ask you about?
Yes.
Or would you like to?
Don't want to know what I face.
Talk about it, brother.
You only caught a glimpse of the giant squirching pile of shit with eyes and gibbering mouths. Also,
That's a pretty good description of it. Yeah.
There is a couple flasks in that room if anybody wants to do it. But I have
the corpse.
I have an idea that might benefit us. And he looks over at Poof and Meepo. Only if they would love to learn to fly.
I want to fly. I'm a dragon.
Aldor picks up Meepo. Good, because I need somebody to test this on. And he goes up, tries to climb the hill again. Do I have to make another strength check?
No, it's fine if you've passed it once.
All right, so I get up there and I like angle my great axe, and I'm like, Meepo, I want you to stand on the blade of my axe, and I'm just gonna try to fling you up there like a catapult.
Like a pancake.
Yes, like a pancake. With the butter that comes and drizzles
the butter.
down.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the butter.
Would have flip you like a pancake.
You know what would be better would be the spade.
Oh.
Both would work, but I think the spade would probably has a longer shaft and a wider area to stand on.
I look over at Magnus. Shovel me, Daddy.
Well, just let me have a look in this room. I'll have a quick eye in this room just in case there's anything even more useful.
Along with the gruesome remains of the gibbering mouther, which are discorporating all over the floor very messily, there is a flask, a stone cylinder, or stone rod, and an urn on the shelves in the corners of the room.
The stone rod, how long?
It's kind of this long, maybe as long as your forearm, so a foot, a bit more than that.
And I'll have a look. Is there anything inside the urn?
Yes, there is a heart. It looks like it's been dried, but otherwise is recognizable as an animal's heart.
I will take all of those things.
Excellent.
And then
have all of those things.
As I pass the spade over, I have a good look at the cylinder just to.
All right. If you take a short rest in here, You you'll be able to ascertain what these items are.
Can we take a quick breather just to?
Of course.
Found
Alright.
some curios I'd like to have a quick
The
look at.
flask contains what was once a potion, but is now dried up. In order to make it work, you'd need to kind of rehydrate it and hope it works. The stone cylinder is a +1 rod of the Pact Keeper.
What's that?
I'll double check what one of those does, because I don't know.
Sounds like a warlock thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an SRD.
That's a dried thing. Have you tried spitting on it yet?
What can we do? Meepo, you know that thing you always wanted to be when you're older?
Dragon.
You're never ever gonna succeed at it. I think you should start crying now.
What? No.
You have. I can assume you have some water. You'll have flasks or wineskins. or whatever
Meepo
of
lubricates
water.
with his tears.
Unless you just want to.
It's not as fun as making Meepo cry.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
I collect his tears.
Sadly, even Meepo's copious misery doesn't provide enough fluid to fill this this bottle.
It's
I'll
dragon
top the rest up
tears,
with water.
which we all know
Okay.
turn into jelly babies. Yeah. Meepo cries for a bit and stops. Okay, I'll be fine.
Right, you please roll a d8.
Okie dokie.
Can't fill the shaft with my tears.
7.
Okay. You have a potion of hill giant strength, although its duration is not as long as a regular potion of hill giant strength because it's diluted.
I will give that. Okay, Aldo, you can have this one. It seems to be some kind of steroid. Looks to you like you dwarf fellows don't drink it now.
Wait a minute. It sounds like a perfect idea to drink it now.
Just hold on 1 second. Let me check what my rod is for.
All right.
Right, Pact to the roll the Pact Keeper requires attunement by a warlock. So unless you're a warlock, you're not able to use it.
Well, this is useless.
It is quite valuable though. It's a magic item.
This is
I'll
great.
secrete this rod somewhere.
Sure, bro. Hill giant strength. Oh, yeah, hill giant strength will temporarily give you. It'll temporarily give you a strength of 21 for 30 minutes for half an hour. This version.
Get it.
Aldor pops the top and drinks the hill giant strength. Now
It is very pungent and strong and makes you wince.
Ew. Yeah.
That's
Tastes
good.
like
Tastes like groin, but you do feel physically very buff. You find inner strength welling up within you.
The blood is rushing somewhere.
I grab Meepo by the arm and just, you don't need the spade anymore, and he throws him directly up.
Meepo, please make either an acrobatics or an athletics check. Your choice.
Okay. Let's see. Meepo is the strongest man. It's at 8.
All right, you fail to brace yourself and flop to the floor, and you take 4 bludgeoning damage as you land
Ow.
awkwardly.
Oh, sorry, Meepo. Okay, Pufo, your turn. Grabs Pufo by the leg and throws him up.
Everything.
Pufo, please do the same thing, either acrobatics or athletics check, whichever you're better at.
Okay. All right, here we go.
New quote is, smells like groin.
15.
All right, you successfully brace yourself within the chimney heading upwards.
Okay.
So you're braced in this shaft leading up into the
I'm
ceiling.
braced in the shaft.
Hold on to the
Aldor.
shaft.
Aldor takes his hand and tries to throw himself up there just by sheer force. No, I don't think.
Regrettably, even the strength of a hill giant cannot achieve such a feat.
Damn. How is it up there, Poofer?
It's a kind of dark and scary, but
Don't worry, we're still here. Keep
It's actually
going.
quite glowy and light and scary.
actually
The walls
quite
are luminescent.
Oh, like the opposite of what you said.
it's like Christmas, sort of.
Oh,
Go towards the light, Meepo. Head towards the light.
I'm Meepo.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
No,
You
sorry.
know, if you know
It's
getting
just
them
me
mixed
hoping
up,
you die, Meepo.
you know
Okay.
getting them mixed up means you're racist.
Yeah, I guess so.
We don't
Well,
know.
a
Look,
child, apparently.
So triggered.
we don't even remember your own kid. Wow.
Easy to mix. When they both smell like shit, they're easy to mix up.
You can only see by smell. Ah.
Poof, what are you doing in this this chimney chute thing?
I guess I'll call out for like. So what do you? Can you give me directions? I feel very nervous and lost. I just found out that you're my family today, and all
Poof.
this happened.
Poof, there's only one direction. You go west and you see what's west.
Okay.
you come back.
That will require you to head up to where the shaft turns into kind of a corridor, very narrow corridor heading westwards.
Can I send a mage hand up there and literally point?
Certainly you can.
Yes. So there's
A
a big
spectral hand points
Okay.
upwards.
Oh, and Poof will like go try to grab it and then like try to chase it as if he's like a cat chasing it
Okay.
in the corner.
Please make a perception check. Oof.
Oh goodness.
Info.
Oh dear.
Poof has had to make too many checks.
This gonna get messy.
Has done poorly on so many of them. 14.
14. Okay. Sadly, Pufo fails to notice the giant spider lurking
Oh god.
in the corridor, and it gets an attack on Poof.
No.
Poof, no.
Poof, is everything
And-
okay up there?
There is
You
a
hear
squeal as venomous fangs sink into Poof's delicious, supple goblin flesh.
Poof,
Where
no.
its bite attack gets 23 versus AC.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Oh yeah, it hits. You hear Poof. It's like ah.
Poof down up there.
You take 8 piercing damage from its fangs,
Holy. And then
and then
Holy snaky.
8 plus 6, 14 poison damage.
oh my god.
Oof.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Are you kidding?
Oof, poof.
Oh my god. Oh goodness gracious me. 18.
Oh, dear.
All right, you're not paralyzed by the poison. You're able to stay braced where you are. The giant spider has emerged into the shaft ahead of you.
Okay, so can I can I disengage and like run away and get back down or
Yes, you can.
yeah, I think
Give me either acrobatics or athletics to scramble down without falling.
okay. 12.
There it is.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh gosh.
Okay, so you're able to escape the immediate menacing of the spider, though you're still part way up the shaft.
That thing's fucking
Okay.
huge.
Jesus Christ.
So what we're going to do is we're going to roll initiative.
Oh god, no.
Has the spider got his surprise round?
He's angry.
20.
The spider, oh shit, gets 21.
You can go before me, Magnus.
Damn it.
Thank you, Meepo.
It's okay.
Meepo's here and Poofo's there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spider with a 21.
Don't worry, Poof, we'll defend you.
thank you, brother.
20. Magnus with a
That's a fucking huge spider right there.
Where's the dildo when you need it?
When
The
you-
dildo's down here.
Don't you worry, honey. Dildo's coming.
Don't you worry, honey. I got this here dildo on its
Dildos
way.
are coming.
Express delivery, if you know what I'm saying.
Someone order a dildo with a side of ass.
God.
All right.
Oh.
This is all legit in the books, guys.
Yeah, this
We've
is-
no
This is
idea.
canon, yeah.
I got a quote there. Someone order a dildo with a side of ass.
I do my best work when I'm under pressure. All right. So our spider got 21. Poofo's on 20.
I rolled a 13, I think.
No, you got a 10.
Oh, 10. Okay, yeah.
All right, who's up first?
The spider.
All right, the spider
Scooter.
All right, I'll be right back.
sprays a massive sticky web at Pufo.
No.
I think they only do that when they like you.
Oh dear, gets 22 to hit.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
All right, you are restrained by the webbing, which means it has advantage on attacks against you. You have disadvantage against everything, and you can't move. With its move, it's going to reel you in and stash you in the corridor here, and then start to scurry back down the shaft, looking for more delicious sentient creature meat. So it's about halfway down the shaft now. Who is up after the spider?
Poof.
All right, you can attempt to escape with a strength check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, this will be your action, but you're able to try to escape.
3.
You are held. Your torment does not end, and you are held within your spidery, gooey, silky bonds.
Oh God.
Who's up after Pufo?
I have
The increasingly
Aldo.
unfortunate Pufo.
Can I check something a second? Is Aldo still under the strength potion? Because it's not been that long. It's half an hour,
Yes,
isn't
it's
it?
30 minutes. Aldor's still hill giant potioned up. So
Al-
actually, you're about there, aren't you, Aldor? So I'm going to put you there.
Aldor looks over at Magnus. I have an idea. It can get us all up there, but we might have to be stuck in white sticky fluid.
You are aware what spiders do when they put things in that? They
Like
eat
paddle.
things.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
But what
Kill now, think later.
what you don't understand, and
I like the cut of your jib, sir.
he flexes and he looks over at the spider. Hey, eat me. Eat me. And he just taunts it to make it come.
I do the
and
same.
Hit it with a sticky
Eat
web.
The spider waves its mandibles suggestively at you.
Eat me. And then I hold actions and
Okay.
pass it on to Magnus.
We're really going to do this.
It's the best way to get us all up there.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
What we're doing?
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
I cast Mage Armor on
Oh.
myself, and
Excellent.
then
Good
I
choice, sir.
kind of stoop down to make it easier for the spider to squirt on me.
Okay. So where are you, Magnus, in the room?
Oh, sorry. I will move myself and make myself look as tasty as possible.
Okay. That's not very easy for Magnus. He looks quite like stringy and unappetizing.
I will buzz suggestively
a
like
little
a
bit moldy.
tasty fly.
Delicious
Ah.
insect.
Meepo looks hungry.
Who's up after Magnus? Meepo attempts to eat Magnus.
Yeah, I'm up after Magnus, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, Meepo. Okay, well, this thing doesn't look too interested in me. Let's go and give it an old shooty. And then I will...
So it's in the shaft at the moment. You need to get underneath it to be able to
Alright.
shoot at it.
in that case, I will hold my action until it's down from the shaft to shoot
Excellent,
it.
excellent.
And then I will Bardic Inspiration, poof. I say,
Oh, nice.
Meepo. And that is my song.
Meepo. All right, are we back
My
to?
brother.
Are we back to the top?
The song of my people.
Yep. Spooter.
Right. The giant spider drops down with a grisly thump, and immediately advances menacingly upon
Oh,
Aldor.
God.
Come on.
Oh, gee.
Wire.
Do you use your? It's those of you who
Oh, yes.
held actions
Yep,
may use it
held
now.
actions. Let's go.
I need to see if its web recharges, and it does.
Okay.
24 for
I
Definitely
will
hits
attack
its
with my
spidery
crit
form.
axe.
9 damage. Get fucked.
Nice.
Get fucked,
Suck
bro.
it.
And does a 16 hit?
Seconds, probably.
Did you increase
yes,
your
16
strength, Aldo?
hits.
Oh, your strength is
Oh.
21 right now. So
Oh,
you got like a
that
plus
is
5.
that's a shit 1d20 plus 4.
Nah, yeah, no, because it's a 20, it's got to be at least a plus 5 as your strength
I totally forgot about
modifier. Then your proficiency is probably more like a 7 or an 8.
that. Okay, so it's 21
Mhm.
and 1d12 plus 3 plus 5. Okay.
That's a lot of math happening.
It'll be
right there.
plus 5 overall, won't it? Because it'll be the.
Yeah, no proficiency bonus
Yeah,
on
yeah.
damage.
It'll just be plus 5.
Oh, okay. 13 damage.
Nice.
Holy. Woo. Meepo.
There's a hefty squelch, and you chop off one of its legs.
Uh,
So it's going to attempt to web Aldor It recharges its web and splurges all over Aldor.
Also, Crimson Phoenix today's night, £5. Time to play Magic Roulette. Dungeon Master,
Excellent.
roll a d4 to choose which character has to roll a d10k. Poof, Magnus, Meepo, or Dildo.
Poof!
It's
Oh, of course it is, Poof.
oh my god, why?
The gods
So,
of dice have
20
decided.
versus AC against Aldor.
Ooh,
Oh,
mama.
it hits. Yes.
You are so webbed. You are restrained.
You're the most webbed man
with
right now.
Gooey webbing.
good. Take me up, you
And
stupid.
it's going to use the rest of its movement to scurry over to menace you two. And you, he's next to you, so you won't get an attack opportunity.
I love
After
it.
the spider.
As a note, the D10k was target has a key that prevents nearby keys from working properly.
A small silver key tinkles onto the floor in front of you. You're probably not that concerned about it right now because you are trussed up in spider webs.
It's
and
a
you can hear the sounds of battle from
shame.
below.
Yeah, so I'll try to get out again. So with the strength thing, it's a 13, but I
With
have
a mighty leap, you burst your bonds.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So I guess I'll try to get out of the shaft, I guess, and like kind of
Yep.
scoot out.
You climb to here. You are quite far up, and if you just jump down, you will definitely take damage.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll take my time and like inch down.
Yep. So you're climbing down the shaft at the moment.
Yeah.
Who's
Wait.
next?
Wait, Poof, Eldor calls. Why don't you try to make a rope out of the webbing?
Oh. I mean, I guess I could try that. That's a good idea. Thank you, brother dildo.
No problem. Because we need to get up there somehow.
All right, maybe can I start braiding? I'll braid it. It'll be so cute.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who's up after Pufo?
Pufo is me.
Oh.
Right. You're restrained. You can try to attack a giant spider, but you'll have disadvantage. Or
Oh.
you can try to burst your bonds.
I will
Hulk,
burst.
Hulk up and burst your bonds.
I'll hulk up and burst my bomb. My
Ooh,
bombs.
yeah, brother. What you gonna do?
1D,
So you'll
20
add
plus
your plus 5 to this. Your bonds are shredded. You bellow triumphantly.
5. Aha! Take that, you stupid spider. I told you to bring me up there, but you
Spider's
didn't.
feelings are hurt by your terrain abuse.
I'm not stupid. My mama said I was quite smart before
You shut up. You shut up. My dad invented a flip flop. I could buy and sell your ass.
My family built this country.
Okay. You've got your movement left if you wish to use Aldor, and a bonus action if you've got something to do with it. But you've used your action.
I'm going to go right next to the spider and cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Nice.
The spider's a real salt of the earth kind of guy.
Alright, who's up after Aldor?
That would be Magnus and then Meepo.
Okay. You got this, Magnus. Come on.
Okay. So I am gonna kind of lurch forward with my hand and brush my fingers across its leg, and I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch. I'm trying to creep out a spider now.
Creepiest thing.
So that
yeah.
does a 24 versus AC.
That will hit.
So he's gonna take cast it level 3. He's going to take 14 necrotic damage. I gain that much life, but I'm at full currently, and I can keep making that spell for up to keep doing that again for up to a minute.
So he's just sitting there, just like
Rolls
rubbing.
onto its back and its remaining legs fold up on top of it. As you drain the last of its life force.
Oh, good job. And Crimson Phoenix says £5. Sorry for the last round's lame with the key thing. Pufo, please roll another D10k. Sincerely, Brian.
Oh my God.
Just
Not
keep
get a
on going.
break. Thank you.
I will look this up for you. 8298.
Yep.
8298. All. Fuck me. All living creatures nearby are enraged beyond reason.
I look at Magnus and punch him right in the face.
You hear the distant voice of the vampiric god of the underworld. It's witnessed your attempt to violate its inner sanctums, to steal from its treasure hoards, and it is furious. Zotzalaha, the old man god of the underworld, reaches out to your minds and infects you with a terrible rage. Now, what we're going to do is everyone is going to make I'm going to say is going to make a strength test. And the orders in which that strength test, the order of those strength tests will determine what happens.
Wow, even with my +5, I
Oops.
I get a 7.
I critted with a -1.
I got
what does
a
that mean?
6. It's the weakest rage.
So, who got the highest? Magnus, I believe.
Magnus.
Yeah.
When finally reason surfaces back in your mind, you've taken 5 damage. Who's the next highest? Pufo, I believe.
Poof.
Pufo, you've taken 5 damage when finally you come to your senses. And Aldor, you've taken 7 damage when reason comes back to you. There's blood on your hands. And Meepo, poor fragile Meepo. You've taken a total of 10 damage.
I'm so hungry for blood.
Candidly, Meepo and Aldor were just like punching each other in the face, kind of like an old Cartoon Network cartoon where it's just like bam, 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 bam.
I'm
Just
so
back and forth.
angry it
You
hurts.
see in your image, the after image, as if burned into your memories of the great bat-winged shadow that is Zotzalaha. You can hear its distant laughter, and you realize what this place really is. It's a monument to evil, to the malice of Zotzalaha, to its desire to be venerated as a god, as a mockingly beneficial patron of the old man people. The old man knew that it was evil, that it was a corruptive monster that demanded living sacrifices, but it required them to create this place, which represented it as a patron god, as a beneficial overlord, whereas in fact it was nothing more than a parasitic tyrant.
Meepo
And
so
for a fleeting
angry.
moment, you understand the entity to which this temple has been built. And your senses have come back to you. You're aching, panting, covered in blood, new nicks and wounds where there were none before.
Covered in eunuchs. Ah.
I
yeah.
think it's better none of us speaks about that again. At least there's no long-term damage done.
And as Magnus says that, there's a bit of a whistle from his mouth, and he kind of puts his hand and he's just fully missing one of his front teeth.
Christ, well, it's going to cost a bunch to fix.
Aldor opens up with one of his hands and notices that there's just like a tooth in it, like a gnarled tooth.
Puts it away.
Magnus, are you missing this?
I had to steal that off a rich, wealthy corpse.
He kind of shoves it back in, and it just, his gum opens up and it steps in fairly
No,
soon.
here, let me help. And I go over with my hill giant strength and just go.
He looks at it and you've managed to push it in further than it should go. So it's like half the tooth, but the rest is buried in his gum.
Oh my god. I was so angry right then. I could have slain the bitch.
I don't really remember why we came here in the first place, but I'm starting to think that maybe we should just go.
We're looking for treasure. We gotta keep going up.
I'm not sure if the treasure is worth tearing our family apart.
Keep going up.
Looks over at Poof. Poof. Did you finish that rope?
Oh.
In his rage, Poof is like perfectly knotted and tied this rope.
So sadly, no. Although you're pretty certain that without the threat of a giant spider, you guys would eventually be able to climb up there with a combination of the agility of these smaller guys and the equipment you've got and things like that. It will take a while, but you're going to be able to do it.
Okay. So I guess we're all going up into the shaft.
Into the shaft. Okay.
All right.
Into the shaft. All right.
I'll also take a key if I see one.
Key that makes
Alright.
all other keys not work.
It's gone. It seems to have been superseded by another magical effect.
Oh.
All right.
Bastards.
So eventually you arrive at a circular opening in the ceiling of this corridor, which travels all the way to here, which is covered in the you think it's the underside of a basin, big pewter basin.
Ooh, let's put the base in.
Wait.
Wait, sorry, we're at the bottom of a basin.
Yes, there's a hole above you, and there's a big sort of metal thing on top of the hole, preventing you from getting out. And it looks like the underside of a cauldron or a basin.
Oh, we need to like push it or something, and we can come out.
All right. I got this. And I push at the bottom and see if I can
With
throw
a
it off.
mighty heave, you push the basin out of the way,
Aha!
and you guys can emerge in this hole here, this kind of well in the ground.
Oh, where are we? Where are we going here? Oh, over here.
That's
I remember myself.
pretty.
That's a nice little hole we found ourselves in there.
This room is small and plainly decorated. On the north and south side, a fountain is made of bronze inlaid marble. The southern one is cracked and only a dry, limey residue remains.
It's a nice hole. It's kind of hard to die in. I like it.
This is. Hold on.
The northern one contains about 2 feet of dark water fed by a trickle that falls from the top of the fountain. In the water is the white gauzy form of, you think it's a crayfish lying on a bed of lime encrustations. There's a set of stairs leading up out of the room.
One moment, my siblings, and he pulls out a coin. Whenever you find a fountain, you must throw a coin in it and make a wish.
I've got 25 gold for away.
You do. I flip a gold piece into the fountain. And I close my eyes and I wish to know which direction we need to go.
Sadly, your wish is not immediately answered because
good.
formed from the water.
Fuck me.
Oh god.
Oh dear. Oh, dear.
there we
Someone
are.
coming out of there. Someone coming out. Oh, fuck.
Ah, damn.
Every time I tell you not to do... Well, no, I didn't. But...
Is elemental water creature which resembles a kind of serpent formed from water that swooshes and whirls up out of the fountain.
I look over at the water elemental. You don't want to do this.
We're going to roll initiative. It doesn't get a surprise round because you disturbed it before a fight kicked off.
Fine by me.
One.
It does, however, get a 21 for its initiative.
Holy moly. All right, a 22. Get fucked.
Oh,
Nice.
shit. Meepo,
I'm on fire right
calm-
now.
you need to calm down on those rolls.
I get so angry still.
All right.
My rage is filling me.
Poof gets a 5. Magnus, what'd you get? A
Oh,
7?
he went away. Yeah, he got
Got a
7.
Okay. and
He's
then I
left
got
us.
7.
He's left us.
I got an 11, and the water elemental got a 20.
Yeah, this
Alright.
shrine is extra with monsters. Yeah,
Yeah. So
shrine is so
It-
extra.
it goes Meepo, water elemental, Aldor, Magnus,
I'm
Poof.
going first. I will cast a vicious mockery on it, and it can make me a wisdom saving throw. I say, "You're made up of crap of water. You're not even a river."
He gets a 14.
Oh, let me see.
So pass or fail.
He passed.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah, 14 is the save, so.
Okay. Is it a cantrip, so it doesn't take damage? Is that right?
Yeah, it didn't take any.
Yeah. Okay. You mock it, but it doesn't seem to penetrate the elemental's veneer of calm.
Damn it, you're so icy cool.
Mm.
So it's the elemental's turn, I think.
All right. So your elemental it extrudes a watery pseudopod,
Oh
and
shit!
it's going to go. Unfortunately, Magnus, Meepo, and Pufo are slightly too far away, and it's going to sort of sploosh over to here,
I got a
and it's
water
going to
pseudopod.
try to grab Meepo
No,
with a pseudopod because you made fun of it.
I
You've hurt
did.
its feelings.
Wow, yeah. It's got a real sugar.
It gets
pseudopods.
a 17 versus AC.
17 is gonna beat my LAC.
All right. 6, 9. You take 9 bludgeoning damage. It drags it towards you, and you are grappled by it. You are restrained.
And
gonna-
I got a little.
You're restrained by it,
I got a watery thing on me.
and it's going to try to drown you.
Oh
in its
god,
watery
no.
form.
That's the way I don't want to die.
I'm going to look at how drowning works. So, after our water weird.
After
who goes
water,
next?
it's me.
Okay.
And I am going to pull out a flask of holy water
Mhm.
and cast Bless at the second level,
Just giving him more
First-
water.
a second slot. And I'm going to bless myself, Magnus, Poof, and Meepo. So whenever the target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4, add the number to the roll, to the attack roll or saving roll.
Okay.
Yay.
And if I cast it at the second level or higher, I can bless one other creature beyond the first.
Okay. So, what's your Constitution modifier, Meepo?
My constitution is a +1.
Okay, so you're fine for 2 rounds, after which you're going to start drowning.
Oh,
Okay.
So, after Aldor.
As a bonus action, I'll use Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, actually, I can't. I'm out of spell slots.
You're out of
Never
spell
mind.
slots. Okay. After Aldor.
Aldor is Magnia.
So Magnus, you're up.
Yep, Magnus.
Magnioni.
So it's right up against me at the moment. Is it? I'm gonna risk the attack, and I'm gonna step back 5 feet.
Mhm. All right. It is going to try to hit you with a pseudopod. And it gets a 17 versus AC.
That is a hit.
There's a hit. No. It's not going to grapple you, but it is going to batter you. Oh, ouch. 13 for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ!
God.
Fucking shit.
Okay. Oh Christ, that hurt a lot. So I'm going to attempt to freeze this water. I'm going to cast a Ray of Frost. So the bless, what does that give me? Does that give me a?
An extra
Pull-
D4.
Plus
An
4.
extra D4,
D4, yeah, sorry.
to attack rolls or saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 14 plus.
That's 14 plus 4.
Sorry. Plus D4, yeah.
D4, yeah.
16 versus AC.
16 will hit.
So you're looking at 10 cold damage, and its
Nice.
Oh,
movement's reduced, but it doesn't really matter in this space.
oh, daddy.
Okay. Who's up
Yeah.
after Magnus?
That would be Pufo.
Ufo.
Yay. Okay, I don't want to run up to it, so I'm gonna use my short bow.
Mhm.
And then 22.
22 hits. You do get your sneak attack bonus with this because you do have an ally next to it.
Yay.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then
Nice.
there's 17.
Okay, well, you think you've damaged it. Your arrow passes straight through.
Oh,
you think it's
shit.
resistant to non-magical.
Use your
damage.
magic dagger.
Next time.
Next time, I guess. Next time.
But you still hurt it. You've still done some damage to it. After Pufo.
Pufo is Meepo.
All right,
Okay.
Meepo. You're restrained. You're able to hold your breath for this round. You can try to escape,
I will.
or you can try to attack it with disadvantage. You get. Is it ability checks or just saves and attacks? with
Just
less?
attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay, so you can try to make it acrobatics or athletics, your choice, to try to escape.
Okay. I will attempt. Nope. I'm drowning, guys.
All right. So yes, Meepo is
I'm trying to
held
drink it
within
all,
the-
but I can't.
is held within the relentless grip of the water elemental. Who's up after Meepo?
That would be the Watto.
All right.
Righto.
It's going to try to continue to squeeze Meepo.
Squeezerino.
It has advantage on this, and it gets, because you're restrained, and gets 22 versus AC.
Ow. I'm dying.
20. It gets 16 bludgeoning damage.
I'm almost dead, guys. I'm
Who's up after the
drowning.
water weird?
That would be me. Elementals, are they immune to fear?
You can make a I'll say a nature check.
Okay.
Meepo says no, but he doesn't actually
14.
know.
On a 14?
On 14, you don't know.
Okay.
But you do know that they are kind of like intelligent. They're not dumb animals, or they're not like undead, for instance. You have no like non-free willed undead. So maybe.
Aldor will expend a channel divinity to do vow of enmity as a bonus action. I can utter a vow of enmity against a creature within 10 feet. You gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious.
All right.
So I'm going to roll an attack with my great axe. Am I still under the effects of Hill Giant?
Yes.
Okay.
Not for that much longer, but yeah, for this encounter you can be.
Okay. 1d20 plus 5.
Get him.
Dow. Oh boy. I get 2 because it's advantage. 11?
Is that including your bless?
No, it isn't. But I'm going to expend my bless on this one. Roll 1d4. So 13.
Hits bang on. Its AC is 13.
Okay, sweet.
Perfect.
And then roll 1d.
Do you get advantage on it? On this
Yeah.
attack? You do, yeah.
When I vow it as my enemy. So 1d12 plus 5 is 6. I'm going to hit it with another swing because I get 2 attacks per attack
So
action.
do you get advantage? You get advantage on this, don't you?
Yes, until
Okay.
for 1 minute.
Yep.
Unless I kill it or falls unconscious.
Okay, so 11 will miss,
17.
but the 17 will hit.
Okay, and then 1d12 plus 5, so 14. Doesn't matter. I will, on that hit, expend my final level 2 spell slot because it doesn't take damage from non-magical sources, and I will.
It does, but it's resistant to it. It's halved, but it will take the full whack of the radiant damage.
Yeah, so I'll use my last spell slot to give it 5d8 full of radiant goodness. So 14 plus 28. Oh, maths.
Jesus.
And the water weird turns into a puddle of stagnant water that washes across the room. And Meepo, you are freed from your bondage.
What a douche.
I saw what you did there.
I'm free from my bondage at last.
It's probably not the time to go for a swim. Meepo.
There's some big bondage right there.
Oh, I get blessed every round until I lose concentration. Oh boy, I
Ah,
totally forgot about that.
I need a rest, guys. I'm almost dead.
You can take a short rest, but I'll say that not a long rest on this level. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, let's take camp. That was kind of enthralling for some of us. Are you okay, Meepo?
No, I nearly died.
I can't even begin to describe how not okay Meepo.
I'm
Oh God, I
dead. Oh, fucking fuck.
feel heal 36. That's overheal.
didn't
I'm
know.
going. What? Meepo. Meepo. What is your health points?
Let me do some math right here. Oh, fuck. I've got 8 under my max. So if you got anything to help me for that,
I can. I will lay my hands upon you.
Okay.
Let me.
Okay.
I haven't done this in a while. Your blessed touch can heal wounds. You can heal a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. So I will heal you that 8.
Thank you. Oh, Meepo feels better now.
Meepo, are you going to sing that song that you always sing?
Don't forget you get a bonus. You get the Song of Rest bonus.
Oh, yes. Meepo.
Everyone gets an extra D6.
Meepo.
Meepo.
Look at those hit dice rolls. Fuck me, I'm a beast on...
Meepo.
Where there's a meep,
Meepo.
there's a po.
Meepo.
Where there's a meep, there's a po.
We need to make an album.
We need a playlist of Meepo. We need a soundboard. Whenever Meepo sings. Okay, you guys are able to take a short rest. In the fountain where the water weird from which the water weird emerged, there is this crayfish in the bottom of the well. The other one looks like it's long since dried out and is just sort of lime residue.
I look over at the crayfish and it's like, I don't trust anything right now. And I cast Divine Senses to make sure it's not a demon or undead in disguise.
It's not. There is a strong undeadness radiating from the room beyond, though.
Oh, dear.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Well,
man.
the crayfish is just a crayfish,
That's good.
unfortunately.
You see something glinting beneath it.
As we always say, sometimes a crayfish is just a crayfish.
Yes, but in the next room, there's just the stench of undead.
Oh, good.
And then I look over at Magnus,
Rusty.
and he's like sniffs. Yeah, no, it's the other room.
Yes, this is brute. Thank you very much. And I'll reach into the pond.
This is ode to grave robber. In retrospect, it was a poor branding decision. Okay. Your hand
links
closes.
Africa.
Your hand closes. Links. Your hand closes on a chain. It's a platinum chain with a key hanging on it.
I will pop it around my neck.
All right. So you've got a platinum. You've got a platinum key.
Something tells me that belongs to a door.
Don't think it works.
I don't think doors can have possessions.
Or possibly a teenage girl's diary.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
It's Pandora, actually. No, Tiffany. I've forgotten my brands.
Well, unfortunately, if we go into that next room, I won't be able to call on Halia Brightaxe to empower this axe. And there's a lot of undead in that next room.
Your made-up stories can stay in this room. That's fine, Dad.
Your imaginary friends can remain here.
I look over at Magnus and then I look up at the ceiling. I'm like, I mean, you can if you want. I don't think yeah, just smite him. Next time you have the power, just smite him.
Are you talking to that stone on the ceiling?
And I open up the book and I notice Magnus's name is written down in there. Oh, I'll be coming for you.
What's going on, guys? Sometimes you guys talk to yourselves and it gets kind of rude.
I didn't realize he was Santa Claus. I'm on the good boy list now, apparently.
You're on a good boy list, but you're my gift. And he like puts the axe to Magnus's throat. But until after we got going.
Hey, don't hurt Daddy.
All right, we're gonna take caution in this next room.
Okay, we'll be real careful this time round, and I won't get drowned.
Meepo, have you opened any doors yet, Meepo?
No, I have not.
You're up.
Okay.
It's your round.
Okay, I will open the door. Oh, sure, Nicholas.
Okay.
Sure, Knickers.
In the middle of this chamber is what appears to be the withered, preserved form of a centaur,
Oh, fuck.
mounted on a slab of marble. Tinted green and decked out in lacquered leather, feathers, and copper wire jewelry, he faces the western entrance to this chamber, so he goes back to you. The centaur holds a bronze hafted pike tipped with a broad, blue-grey, flame-shaped spearhead. Scattered around the room are jewelry and knickknacks of beaten copper, cut and polished obsidian, shells, quartz, and coral. Much of this treasure is at the feet of the centaur, symbolically being trod underfoot. 2 tall urns, shaped like wicker baskets, stand along the north wall, each one seemingly filled with river stones.
I look at the shriveled up centaur.
This is the thing from which the undeadness was radiating.
I look at the centaur and I spend a channel of divinity to use vow. Oh God, what is it? Abjure enemy.
Okay.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak the prayer of denunciation. Using your channel divinity, you choose one creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. That creature must make a wisdom saving throw unless it's immune to being frightened. Fiends and undead have disadvantage on the saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature is frightened for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. While frightened, the creature's speed is 0 and it cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed.
Okay.
And I hold up my book of grudges and I say, Hellia Brightaxe compels you. You are nothing more than a terrible, terrible blight on this world. And he, like, wiggles.
So it does have immunity to being frightened.
Okay.
So are there any effects on it if it's not frightenable?
Unless it's immune to being frightened, it just doesn't work.
Okay.
Wow. That looks good, though. That looked good. That sounded good. You're fucking crazy. Look at that. I just seen the fucking token. Oh my god.
The centaur mummy turns around, brandishing its spear.
Hi.
Speaks some threatening words to you in the old man language and lowers its spear, ready to impale you.
Well, don't hurt me, fur.
And we're going to roll initiative.
Aldor flips his beard over his shoulder, so he does the ancient dwarven hand gesture of "fuck off."
Hold my beer. Hold my beard.
Okay.
Hold my pint. I'm gonna kill this thing. All right.
Hold my beard is fucking hilarious.
Hold my beard. I'm gonna kill this business.
Okay, so
it gets 20.
Okay, initiative time. Let's go.
The centaur mummy gets 20.
okay. What does Meepo get?
Meepo gets a nat 20. Fuck yeah.
Oh!
Fuck y'all.
USA.
Roll off to see who goes first.
Who's got the highest?
I got
dex
23,
bonus?
so yeah, I rolled 23.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's got 23.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, technically there's no crits on initiatives, right? I guess.
I thought it was an exact 20 because that. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a 5. So that puts me last. What did Magnus get?
13.
Ooh, okay. Damn. Not the end of the, not at the end of this list anymore. So it goes Meepo, Centaur, Magnus, Poof, and then Aldor.
Meepo is going first. Meepo's gonna do fucking magic Meepo Messiah. You're gonna take some fucking magic damage, you undead skeleton bitch. 34 plus 3 is 9.
9.
He takes 9 magic damage, and I move back to here.
Excellent. Who's up after me?
Let it filter
Centaur.
into the corridor. We can kill it. It can't come through that space. It's too big.
So who's up next?
The Centaur.
Centaur. Right. It will force its way into the corridor.
Oh my god, he's doing a
I think if
squeeze.
it's if it's smaller than that, it counts as squeezing. It's actually relevant, so I'll try to look it up.
You're doing a squeezer. On a squeezer
Squeeze,
out there.
squeeze. Squeezing. It's the under movement.
Like sweating.
Yes.
The squints.
The old squats.
If it gets stuck in the corridor, we could probably take a long rest.
With the sleeper.
Just stay right there.
Just take a nap. And then I'll just smite it to death.
Meepo.
See, it's catchy.
Okay. While squeezing through a space, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws, but you have advantage against it while it's in there.
Bad.
It is going to try to impale, I will say, Magnus with his spear, with his pike. He gets a 16 versus AC. Does that hit Magnus?
Do.
Do you still have mage armor activated?
Yes, I do. So I'm just trying to work. It's not been an hour since. Actually,
No.
it was. Like we did have a rest though, didn't we? Oh, it's 20. It's 24 hours mage armor, I think.
Okay,
I will check because that is.
Yeah. So Aldor, you don't have your
Nope, that's
your
fine.
giant armor anymore.
8 hours. We only had a short rest, so that should still be active.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm going to use my shield in response.
Okay.
And that gives me +5. So no, that doesn't hit.
Got him.
Okay. Do you still have mage armor on though? It's
Yes,
concentrations. Yeah. All right,
it's
so-
8 hours. It's not a concentration
nice.
Right.
spell.
You
it
throw
just-
up a shield and it spangs off it.
Duration.
He then points a bony finger at Aldor, utters an ancient Ullman curse, and transfixes you with his dreadful glare. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh boy.
Er, belly.
1d20 plus 10.
You may get your weird bonus thing to it as well.
Yeah, Aura of Protection because it's a save.
Yep.
20.
All right. You laugh in the face of his attempts to terrify you. He's trying to do to you what you tried to do to him, which is to inflict dread upon him. That is the end of the centaur's action.
That makes it Magnus's turn.
Again, I'm going to take a. I'm going to step out of its activation range so it can swing at me
We'll get a free attack on you.
with
dear.
disadvantage, though.
Yes.
We have
True.
no tanks in this fight, do we?
No.
We'll just like move away from all of the damage. But
It's
all
going
of
to
us
try
will-
and trample you with its hooves,
Oh, that's perfect.
but it only gets a 12 versus AC.
Yeah, not enough. So I will trot back here, and I will cast upon it Chill Touch, which gives me advantage over it because it is. Is it undead?
Yes.
I have to hit it. Actually, no, that's something completely different. But there is some advantagey thing. So I'm going to cast Chill Touch for an 8 versus AC. Do I have advantage over it if it's squeezing?
I think you might do. I'm going to double check. Look.
I think it has disadvantage. I'm not sure if we get
Hmm.
advantage. But it's a question worth asking.
Because I would really like it if I did, because I've got 25 then.
I mean, if you think about it, you probably if this were like
Probably
real life, you wouldn't be
should.
able to get out of the way. It would be really easy to hit.
I like this.
Just, I mean, I don't know why they haven't
This
hired me
is-
to write everything.
I don't know. You're basically Chris Perkins.
Well, whenever you've had to
That's what
squeeze in anywhere tight, would you say that person's had advantage over you?
I would say
What'd you say?
I would say they had definitely had a disadvantage. I would consider themselves in many ways disadvantaged if underprivileged, malnourished.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage while it's in the smaller space. So yes, you do get advantage.
25 versus AC.
Definitely hits.
Nice.
So that's good. Oh,
Oh,
wait, hang on. That is a 3 versus 3 damage.
Got him.
But more importantly,
Is chill touch necrotic or cold?
it's necrotic.
All right. It shows no visible ill effects.
But if I
From
hit
your
an
chill
undead
touch.
target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn. So
All right, cool.
even if it manages to squeeze through, it has
Yeah.
disadvantage against me.
Okay. So after Magnus. So yeah, the necrotic damage didn't do anything to it.
After Magnus is Poof.
Are you telling me it negated 3 damage, Ben?
Yeah, I'm really sorry,
Destroyed.
bro. I know it's going to throw your guys' rhythm off.
Oh, come on, Magnus. Do more DPS or we're going to have to kick you.
OMG.
The worst.
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my short.
Your magic rapier or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good choice. You get advantage on this attack roll because he's squeezing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
18.
18 will definitely hit.
Cool.
And you get your sneak attack bonus with this as well.
Nature is amazing. And then
Didn't it
that's-
just?
Right. Yes. So it's that plus.
Poof is the greatest warrior that we have ever fought ever.
Yeah, Poof is a warrior, so that's 18, and I'm gonna use my nimble escape to disengage, and I'll use my cunning action to dash
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
over here.
Got him.
Okay, so
Poof.
it took the full whack of that damage because you had a magic weapon. Who is after Pufo?
That would be Aldo.
What you gonna do, brother?
Half damage.
Yeah. That's the spirit.
All right, let's do Great Axe. Hits with the 19.
Yes.
All right.
You have you have advantage there.
4 damage.
Okay. So
And then
total
from the
damage.
second swing, 5 damage. So 9 damage in total.
Nice.
Boom. Yes, you smack it about with your great axe, but its ancient, tough, wizened, undead flesh doesn't yield as living flesh does to your righteous onslaught.
You're so lucky that I cannot call upon the power of Halia Brightaxe, or you would be dust.
Who is up after Aldor?
Meepo.
Yes! Meepo!
So Meepo has a spell slot left,
Oh boy.
and that means, you know what that means. Meepo's favorite spell in the universe,
Meepo magic missile!
which is 12 damage this time. And I will
Nice.
bardically inspire Aldor, who is tanking.
Sweet.
And I'll sing, Meepo, 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 Meepo.
The centaur mummy is looking pretty ragged. He's got bits and bandages and stuff hanging off all over the place.
You're looking
Who's
pretty
up
ragged,
after
yo.
Meepo?
That would be the Centaur Mummy.
All right, Centaur Mummy is going to attempt to batter Aldor with his hooves, but he does have. Can he? I think he's going to try to force his way through into the room. He gets to here. He's going to try to hit Aldor with his hooves,
Bring it.
and he gets a 23 versus AC.
Yep. Okay.
For 9 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
plus 14 necrotic damage.
Oh,
What?
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
goodness gracious.
Oh boy. Hold on. You said 14?
Yes.
Okay, that's 26. Okay.
Yikes.
Constitution saving
Don't
throw.
forget you get your weird bonus to this as well.
Yep. I love that weird bonus.
I'm all about that weird bonus.
1d20 plus 6. There we go. 21.
The black motes of mummy rot that swirl around it find no purchase in your system, and you are not infected. It is, however, going to glare furiously at Meepo. Meepo, please
Meepo.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Is mummy rot a disease?
It's a disease, yeah.
I'm immune
You want
because I'm a
to?
paladin.
Oh my, excellent. So,
I'll check you out.
so Meepo, please make a wisdom saving throw as it turns its baleful glare upon you.
A wisdom saving throw from Meepo is going to be a +1. For a 20.
And you laugh in the face of it. You literally laugh as he attempts to terrify you.
That's funny.
Right, after our centaur mummy.
After the Centaur Mummy is Magno.
Poof, just let me make this clear. Daddy does not want mummy rot.
Perf, Daddy.
So just
Daddy rot's even worse. Oh my god.
Oh, God, no.
As bad as crotch rot.
My mind's eye is blind.
for the brief few seconds we saw this room before, was there anything interesting here? Anything
Yes.
that looked? I'm just wondering before I do anything rash.
Someone's got a rash? What?
All right.
That's what you get from mummy rot.
There's
Yeah.
bits of jewellery and knickknacks covering the floor, mostly of copper and obsidian. There are also 2 tall urns, which look like they're full of river stones, and then the marble plinth upon which the centaur mummy was standing.
Okay, but nothing looked like it was powering this thing, obviously, or
No, nothing weird and magical or mechanical like that.
Okay, I won't do anything too rash then. So what I will do instead is, as Meepo's done it so well, I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Mhm.
And I'm going to
greatest.
cast it at level 2.
Ooh.
So,
Chuck you in.
that's a terrible amount, but that's going to be 8 force
Okay.
damage. Oh, 10 force damage because it added my extra on the top.
Excellent.
And
Wasn't as good as me.
that's it. I'm not going to do anything clever.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Meatballs
So who's
was
after
best.
Magnus?
After Magnus is Poof.
Poofo. Poofo. Poofo.
So Poof will run up, and I'll use my magical rapier again on it. Boom, 22.
Oh, got
Oh,
him.
definite hit.
Oh no, you. Then that, and then do I get sneak attack?
Yes, you do. You've got allies next to him.
Boom. That is math. 22. 22.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
9 plus 13, 22.
seems
you're
like
good.
maths.
Your enchanted blade pierces its corrupted heart.
Oh my god, Perf!
Oh my god.
They're on fire.
Poof, you stole my kill again.
God damn it,
Kill
kill
stealer.
stealer. Kill stealer.
That always was the final blow, except for on the water thing, but on everything else.
How does he do it?
Rogues do a bonkers huge amount of damage. That's they only do that, but that's the thing they do.
Damn it, Perf, you're the best. Even though you lost your memory, then you had a key, then you dropped it, and the
I got
dildo is
stuck
the
in
best.
the wind.
You guys are crazy. Crazy strong. Ooh. Let's search it to see what's on it.
Okay. So in the room beyond, it's almost like a fake treasure room.
Oh,
The
shit.
jewelry looks like junk. While it's worth something, if you take it all, there's huge amounts of it. You're looking at hundreds of pieces to get a few gold pieces.
He just
of
takes it
worthless
all.
Stuff. There's also the urns, the 2 tall urns.
I'll have a peer in one of those. I'll
Alright.
do the one on the left.
Yeah, Meepo will
Okay.
grab all this treasure. He thinks it's totally real.
So buried in the bottoms of the 2 urns are 2 crushed silver masks, which are worth 25 gold pieces each. A serpent-shaped bracelet, which is worth 50 gold pieces. A rather exciting marble statue of a monkey that's worth 50 gold pieces, and 4 silver hairpins worth 5 gold pieces each.
Can I keep the monkey statue and see if it's got anything magical about it? And I'll give 1 mask to
Golden
Meepo
monkey.
and 1 mask to Poof.
Okay.
Thank you.
So these are silver, and they've been crushed under the weight of the stones, but you could conceivably kind of hammer them back into shape.
Here, I got that. And he takes the hilt,
There's
the
a single
pommel
door
of
leading
the
out.
axe and starts pounding them
Yep.
back into the
Okay.
face.
You guys could take a short rest in here, but again, because you don't know what's ahead of you, you won't be able to take a long rest.
Can I throw divine senses at that door?
Certainly.
And see if there's anything undead, fiendish, or celestial beyond it.
Good idea.
Was it
Or
30 or
come-
60? Remind me.
60.
Okay.
That's such a good idea. I could have thought of it.
Me. All right. You don't find anything that sets your spidey sense tingling beyond that door.
Is there any corpses in here, Ben?
Apart from the centaur mummy, no.
And that's technically large, isn't it? It's not
It's large. Yeah, it's a large creature.
Rude to say that.
too big for me. Too much junk in the trunk. Do I notice anything about this monkey statue?
Not particularly. It looks like it's a very fine craftsmanship, although it's a bit chipped and battered from having been hidden beneath the stones. Apart from that, it's a very rather fine jade monkey statue worth about 50 gold pieces.
Aldo, you could look after this. It looks a little bit like you.
Who is Aldo?
It's the dildo-y one, you know.
The one we call dildo.
Aldor looks at the monkey
It's
statue.
a funny nickname for him. Aldo is actually a really rude word.
Is it? I just
Thank you
thought
for
of
the
it.
Clarification.
No, it's not.
Aldor takes the monkey statue and he starts like banging it against the I guess the plinth. Or
Aldor means something people stick up their butts.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Is there anything else in this room that's worth investigating, or
No, not once you've had a sift through the kind of junk jewelry that's heaped up.
What we gonna do with all the junk inside out?
I will open up the door unless we're resting.
Manusang.
Would we take a short rest and
You can
then
take a short rest, yeah.
Take a shower.
Not a long one in here. but a
I'll
short
sing my
one.
song. Sing a song.
Okay,
sing.
I'll cast Mage Armor on myself again as well because
Cool.
I think I'm getting to the.
Everyone gets 1 hit point more.
Yay!
Reaper doesn't need it though.
Very fair.
all right.
I'll pop open the door.
I feel like there's a boss coming up.
That was a boss, wasn't it?
I was a
I'm a
mini
boss.
boss.
I'm a boss.
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
The suspense is building.
Okay.
Okay, you're rerolling characters, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So a wall of green polished stone blocks the way in front of you.
hit it.
All right. I'm going to hit it.
Well,
I wind up to hit it with my axe, and then I look over at Magnus. What?
we don't just hit things.
We don't.
Well, on
what else
experience,
are we
on evidence so far, yeah, we do.
Is it just if I take a close look at it? Is it anything of? Is it moving? Is there a keyhole? Is there anything else?
No, it's a like a solid wall of polished green. It doesn't look like it's got a door set into any mechanisms.
I take the end of my spade and just tap it and see if it's.
The wall topples inwards away from you and lands with a loud bang here. What you realise is it's a form of trap. If someone entered from this direction, entered the temple and meddled with this wall, it will fall on top of them.
I turn to Aldo and go, yeah.
And it reveals this area ahead of you.
I look at Magnus. Oh, come on, that was a wimpy. That was wimpy. You gotta hit it like a drow or dwarf or duergar. There we go.
Or a
Meet you
meepo.
halfway.
Whatever. See, it's brains over brawn today.
And I will continue walking down the revealed path.
Oh,
Meepo will also head down.
No.
Don't worry, Meepo got this.
Dildo coming up the rear.
I'm coming for you, Magnus.
Oh,
I'm
there it
stopping here
Okay.
for no particular reason.
Oh
This
my
5-foot
God.
diameter passage is dry and dusty and shows no sign of having been used for ages. The corridor abruptly widens into this sort of wider room ahead of you. In the ceiling of the area, a bronze circular trapdoor is set, but then the cover is latched shut. And the corridor continues ahead of you. Looks like it turns a corner ahead of you.
Is the trapdoor in the ceiling or on the floor?
It's in the ceiling.
Looks like a secondary entrance.
Or a trap. Why don't you lead the way?
About that dildo.
Right. And I step in front of Magnus, and I look up at the trapdoor, and I poke it with the blade of my axe.
Okay, it doesn't do anything. So it's not like spring-loaded or anything.
All right.
Looks safe.
And then I look over it. Poof. I'm going to toss you up there. I want you to open it.
No, the last
Okay.
time you tossed me.
In the
up,
four corners of this room are sets of metal rungs forming a ladder that lead up and across the arched ceiling. And that's the way you'd get up there to actually unlatch it and open it.
Oh.
Well,
And I look over at the ladder. Never mind.
Thank you.
While they're kind of looking at this thing, I'll poke my head around this corner just to see if there's anything obvious, like a way up that we've not.
It does turn another corner ahead of you.
Just so you know, guys, we can actually get further this way, but don't let me stop you trying to kill yourself this way.
No, I have a feeling that we might need this trapdoor later. I'm going to climb up, and I'm going to open it, just so we're just in case.
That dildo is so brave.
There's something at the other end of that hallway that we got to run from. We can just run right up and out.
If you insist.
All right. So I climb up the ladder and open up the trapdoor.
All right. A whirlwind erupts from the
God.
a trapped magical whirlwind erupts from the hatch. You're thrown to the floor Aldor, and you take 2 bludgeoning damage. And the wind emerges and fills this
Oh my
chamber.
goodness.
All right. Well, that was a terrible idea. That was one of the ideas that was not good.
As the wind howls furiously in your ears.
Ooh, you okay there?
Can you get down, brother?
Huh? What?
Oh dear.
I can't hear you.
It's there.
Is the hatch open?
Yes, it's
Now.
hanging open.
I will send my mage hand up and I will pull
Okay.
it closed if I can.
The mage hand is not nearly strong enough to be able to close the hatch.
Well, look at all this bloody bother that you've bloody done. Well, let's just plod on and hope you've not ruined anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you're silly. Man,
Okay,
I
Aldor,
mistrusted.
please make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Roll 1d20 plus 6.
Right, you are able to drag yourself across the howling wind-filled chamber and emerge on the other side without ill effect.
Sweet.
So wait, are we gonna have to do that too?
Yep.
Yep.
But you're within 10
Okay.
feet of me, so you get a plus
Plus
4
4.
because you used my charisma.
Okay.
Oh my
okay.
god. Plus 2, plus 4. 22! Meepo is
Right.
strong!
Meepo, showing considerable gumption, scrabbles across the chamber without ill effect.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out well.
I believe in you, Pufo. Even if you don't, I do. Believe in the me that believes you. Oh, well, never mind. All right. You are swirled and battered around the chamber. Boof, 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 boof.
Damn it!
And you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Poop has really struggled.
I'll try to reach my hand in
And
there
you are
try to grab it.
ejected into this corridor in a random direction, battered and bloody from your ordeal.
Oh, brother.
Poof, come here. Come here, give me a high five.
Okay, dildo.
All right. Come on.
Okay.
Shh. And how damaged are you?
I took 6.
You took 6, I'll heal you 6.
Thank you.
They're all good, Lopof.
Guilt does funny things to us all, eh, Aldo?
No, I just wanted to get a high five.
I'll pop myself around to the other corner.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Before you, there's
Oh,
a foyer,
goodness.
10 feet wide and 20 long. A narrow hall connects with this area on the south side, so that's where you're standing. And on the north, there's a 5-foot wide staircase leading up. There's a wheel set half into the wall in the southwest corner. And above it is a lever set into the wall and angled downwards. And here is a set of bars preventing entrance to the stairs.
We gotta break those bars somehow. Get out of here.
Wait, there's a lever. Why don't we try pulling the lever?
Good idea.
Open the door.
I don't know. I didn't think about that.
Someone else pull it. I'm really scared.
Magnus, you notice there is a keyhole by the side of this portcullis.
Let me just try this a second. And I will put my platinum key in the keyhole.
The platinum key fits perfectly.
Oh.
There is a click, and the portcullis can be swung open towards you like a gate.
I will swing the portcullis open towards me like a gate.
Excellent.
So you don't want me to pull this lever?
I think we could just pull it. I want to know what happens.
Okay.
I will
Cool.
step into the stairway before he does anything else.
Mhm.
And then I feel a tug of regret, and I hear a voice in the back of my head. No, this is silly. Let's go up the stairs.
Okay. So, the stairs ends in what seems to be a blank wall, like a solid blank wall in front of you.
I will tap it with my spade.
It feels pretty solid, but it is stone, so it's difficult to tell how dense or thick it is.
Wait a minute. Why don't we pull a lever?
That sounds like a great idea.
I'll stay up here and I'll let you know if anything happens.
All right.
Okay.
I'll stay here with you.
Well, who's going to pull it?
Me.
All right, Meepo. Be very careful.
Okay.
In that case, I will pull the lever.
Okay. So 2 things happen. The first is that this door opens. The secret door at the top of the stairs swings open. And it leads to a further flight of stairs heading upwards. The second thing that happens is that a pit opens in the middle of the room here.
Oh god.
Suddenly collapses open,
Bye.
trapping Meepo in his little alcove.
Hi guys, I'm in here.
There's a 1 foot wide ledge across the edge of the pit, so that you can work the wheel. But the only way across is a 6-inch wide footbridge of polished marble, leading from the center of the pit to the other side.
I think there's a way across, guys.
I think you could do it, Meepo. You're very small.
I'm very small.
Meepo, do not believe in yourself.
Okay.
Believe in the me that believes in you. Your
Okay.
meep will be the meep that pierces the heavens.
Meepo's head hurts.
Okay.
Meepo, just stay there. I'll send a mage hand across with a rope. Tie this around yourself, Meepo.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll give the other end to Aldo. Just hang on to this. Let him believe he can make it, but when he inevitably falls, just don't let him die, okay?
I know exactly who to give this to. Me. my wrist. All right.
And
So
a
Meepo,
perfect
that's
person for
tied
the
on.
job.
You can make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
See if
Oh.
you can scamper out across the pit.
Acrobatics.
Throw that +4.
Oh,
Oh no, it's a check, not a save.
Check.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
I think that's all I got. 20.
Ooh.
Baby.
You scamper across the pit as if dancing. There is a rapid sound, a series of clicking noises from above you.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
run up
Run,
through
run,
the
run,
door.
run, run, run. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
You sprint up the stairs, and a portcullis slides in behind you.
Oh,
Oh, is that good?
As in, like, we're stuck in the stairs, or?
No, behind you. Not around
Oh,
you.
escape.
Escape.
Well, I don't think we will escape, Meepo. We're going to die here.
No,
There's
no.
no easy way to say this, Meepo. Right, let's see. Oops. Sorry, ignore that. All right, you emerge, and we're off the map now.
Mhm.
You emerge into daylight. And this was apparently a pretty large temple that's now in ruins. Once it was a major building, but all the remains are the back wall and enough of the roof to shelter the altar. All else seems to have been closed off by the fallen debris. You think that you're on top of the pyramid, and that the temple, the shrine, is beneath this surface temple. Around you is dense, almost tropical forest. Actually, I can move you onto this map. It's dense, almost tropical forest.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
very nice.
several pillars have fallen and litter the floor. The back wall is covered by a relief carving of a giant bat thing, 9 feet tall with a wingspan of 20 feet. And in front of it is an altar stone, carved to represent a mass of squirming rats, weasels, and worms. On the front of the altar is the head of a screaming bat, and jutting above it on either side are a pair of sharp-edged metal bat wings 8 feet long, and the floor in front of the altar is worn smooth.
Oh, it's warm and smooth, like a room.
Ooh, wait, what?
Never mind. Ah.
All right.
I think we're out of it, guys.
I'll go and take a closer look at the altar.
Okay.
I'll join him to inspect it.
Okay, looking close at it, looks like there are handholds along the front side and hinges at the back, so it can be lifted from the front.
Ah.
I throw a divine sense on it to see if there's anything demonic, undead.
You do not believe there is anything demony or celestial or undead in the immediate area.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to flip this altar.
Okay.
Okay, it's definitely going to take 2 or 3 of you to do it.
Yep.
I'm coming, brother.
Let's go.
I'll let those 3 do it.
Are you just sort of yoinking it open?
Yep.
Okay. As you open it, there is a metallic click from within the altar. The 2 wings angle forward and sweep forward like a giant pair of shear blades. So can everyone please make dexterity saving throws?
Am I safe because I didn't help?
Yep. You're the same. That'll teach you. Important lesson we've all learned today.
14, you get a +4, right?
Yep,
Yep.
+4 from my charisma. 6.
It's actually a 15 from me.
I'm coming. 22.
Oh, there we go.
Right, so Aldor Grudgebearer, you will take 14 slashing damage from the wings as the other two drop to their knees just in time.
Woo. It's because we were closer to the ground because we're 3 feet tall.
Oh boy.
And as you open it, you can see the mechanism inside the altar that triggered this trap.
Very good.
Beneath the altar is an 8-foot deep pit in which there are 2 bodies. They look very old, kind of desiccated and mummified. It looks like they've been cut in half.
Ew.
Perhaps they were would-be treasure thieves who triggered this trap and were sliced in half and then thrown into it as a grotesque reminder of the dangers of crossing Zohilatla.
Oh. Ow.
They got
There
anything
is-
on 'em?
Resting on their bodies are resting on a huge pile of silver pieces,
Ooh.
along with goblets, statuettes, chalices, and other sort of items of cutlery and crockery, pieces of jewelry, a jade placard bearing the image of Zotzilaha, the vampire bat god, and a marble statue of a reclining human figure. So this is loaded with this treasure hoard.
I will use my undeads. Are they intact enough?
The bodies?
Yeah.
No, they're cut in half.
Ah.
They've been
But they-
bisected at the waist.
At the waist, if they're not, can I not bring them back as skeletons, or are we saying no?
I'm going to say that having been fully bisected, no, they don't have enough integrity to be used as skeletons.
I just don't have the moral integrity.
No more crusty.
I ain't got crystals.
Okay, this looks like an incredible amount of money.
Let's take this all and go home.
25
Yes.
gold pieces.
That's like 25.
Okay.
There may even be 30 in here.
No.
What?
So if you go in and try to take inventory of what's hidden within the altar of Zohilatla, there's 20,000 silver pieces. So 2,000 gold pieces worth in coins. There's 50
It's 30.
silver goblets worth 5 gold pieces each. So 250 golds worth of goblets. 20 gold-plated statuettes that are worth 10 each.
Oh my god. It's like 10.
40 silver chalices, which are 5 gold each. 80 pieces of jewelry, worth 5 gold each. 50 pieces of mother of pearl, worth 1 gold piece each. The jade image of Zohilatla was worth 100, and the marble statue is worth 50.
And to sell it all for 25 gold.
This would definitely be a pretty impressive haul to form a basis of. Just the silver coins alone would form a basis of Misty Hollow's kind of treasury
We
to
can
be
do.
used to help the town get through.
We can rebrand a
Winter.
lot with this. We can do lots of marketing.
I look at the guys. We could take all this gold, all this money, and we could live like lords of Misty Hollow.
I like that idea. I could be a
And we
dragon.
could get a new logo.
We could.
The logo.
It's a choice you have to make. Do you keep this for yourselves, or do you use it for maybe your stated purpose, which was to
Oh, fuck those
help
guys.
help the town's populace
I don't even
make
remember
it through
those
the
guys.
winter?
I
It's
don't-
going to be a tough winter, and they need to buy in food and other supplies.
I mean,
from
gold does
passing
not
traders.
make you warm, so
Can I set up a place where people need to come and see me and like kind of beg and ask for the money to be able to eat?
Set yourself up as a kind of some sort of loan shark, or
Not exactly low. I just want them to have to
Grand.
bow down to me and ask for it
I mean,
because I've been
yes,
so derided.
You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want. So
I use the money to become a dragon.
okay.
You build yourself a paper mache
So-
dragon suit.
I use the money and I hand it out to all the poor and the hungry and whatnot.
Okay, so having acquired a cache of considerable wealth, along with the various treasures that you've acquired from the hidden shrine of Tamal Chan, you've completed your adventure here. You're able to find you've got basic directions for where this area is. So you're able to make your way back to Misty Hollow eventually. It takes you maybe a week, maybe even a month, but you're able to do so with your haul of treasure in tow. And what you do with that haul of treasure, we're going to decide in our next session, because the hidden temple of Tamal Chan has been completed.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! You have completed the third tale of the Yawning portal.
Wow.
And suffice it to say, and all that remains is to say, having found your way through the perilous temple and indeed saved Misty Hollow from quite possible destruction, starvation during the winter, you are granted another level.
Oh boy, level 7.
Because
yeah.
the next level, the next one.
Because the next adventure, yeah. Fantastic. Awesome. Well, that's where we're going to wrap up tonight's session, my friends.
Tonight's episode presented to you by Meepo.
So next week, we'll be back at level 7. What adventure are we heading into next, Ben? Can you give us a exclusive?
The next one is White Plume Mountain.
White Plume Mountain, what a classic. Awesome. Fantastic. So, if you guys enjoyed that adventure, please do let us know in the chat, my friends. And let's go around the cast and crew. Do we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find one another online? If you haven't followed the show, join the 102 people who have joined the show this afternoon. Let's go. Let's start with Mr. Zippy Zippo, my friend. These are questions.
I had a wonderful time. I always like coming in here on Wednesdays. I always look forward to it. And you can find me here on Twitch at Zippy Zippo. And I do variety streaming. Right now, we are going through every inch of The Witcher, every nook and cranny, every not sexcapade. I'm leaving that up to chat. I'm like, do we bang her? No. Okay,
You're
fine.
bringing everything. Straw poll.
Straw poll.
Fantastic. Speaking of banging everything, Gareth.
I love that you didn't say me. Your girlfriend.
Well,
Wow, that is an
Sexcapade and Gareth are very much synonymous for me.
It is true. When you look at me, you think there's a Lothario, there is a sex symbol. I'm Gareth. I'm
Sex
Sunny Pandas. I'm around here. You've all fantasized about me, so let's just get out of the way. We know. Look at the way Sydney. Look at that kind of lush pink tinge that Sydney's taken on when she looks at me. That's just kind of what I bring.
I've told you before, I'm not wearing makeup.
Okay. I'm just in chat. I'm around, but it's really fun playing with these guys. And hopefully I didn't derail things by calling Aldo Dildo, because that's still the funniest thing. But
It's
yeah,
not canon.
follow these guys, follow Zippy, go follow Sydney's YouTube channel, follow Will, do whatever you want, follow Ben. Just I'm not very interested in
Follow people around.
Yeah, follow them. Ben lives at no. Bye.
Sydney.
Hi, I'm Sydney. I'm here on Wednesdays, and I have a YouTube channel where I make YouTube videos. And then I also make some videos on the Encounter Roleplay YouTube channel, so go subscribe to that one. And you can follow me on Twitter at Sydneyak, and I don't know, I tweet jokes.
Fantastic.
It was a really fun game, and I'm super excited for the next one, because I'm going to use my money to be legally adopted by Magnus.
I like it. And Ben.
Hello, I am at Ben Counter on Twitter. That's where I post when I do nerdy things. I am They Call Him Ben on Twitch. I don't stream. I haven't streamed for a while. I do run another game for a lady named OB190, OBBY190. I run a D&D game for her, and though we just uploaded, I think we're just uploading our first video, so it should be available on her YouTube channel extremely soon. Which is hugely good fun. Thank you very much for playing, everyone. That was lots and lots of fun. I like how we're starting to get a group dynamic going, which isn't like most D&D groups. We seem to have developed a real character. This campaign has developed a real character of its own. which is really cool.
Yeah. Fantastic. So we're going to wrap up for tonight. We're back tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST for the excavation of Tarvor, followed by 4 p.m. Trixler Trade. Crew are back for that one. And we're going to go host our friend and fellow player on Tuesdays, The Long March, Laurelania. She plays Zune in that campaign, but she's currently prepping her own Lolth campaign, the 8 Legs of Lolth campaign. So we're going to go over there, give her a host, show some love, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, try not to rock too many nat ones. We want to be here laughing when you do. And thank you to all the donations and follows today. Very much appreciate it. Good night, my friends. Bye.